What's up, everybody?
I feel like that song abruptly ended.
It kind of did, didn't it?
It kind of took me by surprise.
I was like, wait, what? I thought it was supposed to fade out or something. But yeah, hope everybody's doing well. Glad to see everybody here. We're going to say hi to everybody in chat here in a minute. But yeah, hope you've been well. Let us know how you're doing. Let us know what you're drinking. We have been, we have had a weekend.
Yeah. It's been fun.
It's like, so Erin's birthday is on
Tuesday, the 22nd. Yeah.
We are, because Tuesday's a work day and it's so close to Thanksgiving, we'll both be at work, but we're kind of celebrating a little bit like here and there in spurts.
Yeah.
So this weekend really wasn't an Erin birthday weekend thing necessarily, but we had Joe Carter, who may or may not be in the chat yet. We haven't looked at chat yet.
Oh,
but
he is. I saw him.
Okay, Joe's here. So Joe was in town on Thursday, which was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Because we went over, after I got off work, I was able to meet up with him over at Nashville Barrel Company. And they, at least right now, have this cool thing where you can taste through 4 different barrels like you're doing a barrel pick, but you get to pick what you bottle. You don't have to buy the whole barrel. You just do the bottle.
Nice.
So that was pretty cool. We did 2 bourbons and 2 ryes. And as you all know, Erin is a girl who loves her rye.
I do. Love me some rye.
I thought for sure me and Joe, being just bourbon nerds, we would pick a bourbon, but we had a standout rye that we just thought was lights out the best option. So we each got a bottle of that. So that'll be pretty awesome to have on hand for Erin's birthday. And then, we do this small group thing every semester over at our house for couples. We hosted and, we had a big old blowout thing, like end of semester blowout.
Potluck, get together, hang out yesterday morning.
Made some chili, started on the porters at like before noon, and then 4 o'clock we had to wrap that up real quick. And there was a big wristwatch. I'm a watch nerd. So there's a big wristwatch event here in town yesterday with this publication, pretty big publication in the wristwatch space. Yeah. So we went out to that.
We went out on the town.
Yeah. Which is weird. Like for 2 introverts, yesterday was like all day long, start to finish. So much socialization. But it was fun last night.
It was fun.
Yeah. We got to see some faces we haven't seen in quite a long time.
Yeah.
And,
since pre-2020.
Yeah. And the publication that was in town was covering the bar bill for the event. So I'm looking at the bar and I'm looking up there and I'm seeing what all they have. And I see a Nashville Barrel 6-year rye. And I was like, man, I think I got to get that. That's the best option. So I was drinking rye all night last night.
And he says he's not a rye guy, y'all.
I think I'm coming around, y'all.
I think he's a rye guy.
I think I'm coming around. But yeah, so then we crashed hard today from all the socialization and the night of drinks and all that stuff. Yeah. So yeah, we're coming in here after a pretty chill day, but of course it's not a live stream if we're not rushing around at the last minute to try to get everything ready.
You mean you.
Yeah.
It's not a live stream. It's not anything if Josh isn't rushing around at the last minute trying to get the last bit of things done because he's filled his plate too full.
Exactly. That's exactly what happened. Well, we went out to sign up for a year-end raffle at a liquor store here that does, a big allocated thing at the end of the year. So fingers crossed there. We both signed up, so hopefully we get something good. But we've been getting some good bottles lately. I was able to get a backup of Fort Gate Port Perry Perry, which is awesome.
Yeah.
I was also able to, at another store that I impromptu stopped at. Made an impromptu stop.
There you go.
There we go.
Words.
I was able to pick up an Old Forester single barrel strength rye, totally out of the blue, which was really awesome. I was looking for something else.
Yep.
Couldn't pass that up though.
No.
And yeah, I've lucked into some pretty good bottles. Got a CYPB from one of my local spots, my main local spot. Got a CYPB, and I like CYPB.
Yeah.
All right, especially at retail. So
let's say hi to some people real quick.
Well, hang on. First,
we got a lot of people here.
We're gonna say hi to everybody, but we have business to take care of first.
Oh, we got business, y'all.
As you can see up there.
Oh yeah.
This stream is coming to you from being sponsored by ZBiotics.
Yes.
And so this is something that you guys know, sponsorships and us. It's one of those things that like we don't want to put our name behind anything that we don't 100% believe in. Mm-hmm. And so ZBiotics reached out and we told them we would have to try the product and see if we really wanted to be associated with it.
Yeah.
And so they sent us this, and I think we mentioned this on the last live stream on November the 6th. We took ZBiotics before that.
Yep.
And I almost forgot we even took it.
Yeah.
I just completely,
we just went on about our night.
Yeah, I was a skeptic. And so woke up the next morning, and the first thing I thought when I woke up, because we've had a channel for a while, we've been live streaming.
We know how live streams go. We know how we feel the next day.
Yeah. And I woke up the next morning, and the first thought that hit my head was like, I think we have to say yes to the ZBiotics thing.
Yeah.
Because it made a world of difference. And then the very next night, we had a private patron live stream, which we've got some new patrons to shout out as well. Yeah. We got Ben Cribs jumping up and some other people that we need to shout out as well. But we were like, you know what? We're gonna try it again before this live stream.
Maybe it was a fluke. Maybe we just, who knows?
Yep. And so the very next morning, we're like, yeah, now we have to say yes.
This stuff does what it claims to do.
It does. And there's 100% money back guarantee. So if you will go to the brand tab or the banners, banners.
Okay.
Yep. And you can run the ticker.
Oh.
So
cool.
There you go. It's down in the video description below, but you can get 15% off with that link using the code STUFF at checkout.
Yep.
We're actually going to have some before tonight's live stream because we're going to be having some beverages. So all you got to do,
bring the box in here so you can show them like what you get when you get a pack. You get this is a 6-pack.
Yeah, this is the little 6-pack, and we're down to our last ones. So yeah, you just shake it up. It's got a little blister pack thing we already took off, but shake it up, open it up, down it.
And you just need one. You don't need more than one.
Yep.
No matter how much you're drinking,
you
don't need to. Don't double up. Just
you do it before you take your first drink and going about your night. Responsibly drinking, hydrating, and all that stuff. But the thing about the hydration thing is that that matters. You do need to hydrate.
Yeah.
But ZBiotics has this enzyme that's like what your liver produces to process alcohol, but it's happening on a gut level when you take the pre-drink probiotic. And man, we're believers. We got completely convinced, and we reached back out to ZBiotics, and we were like, you know what, you guys can sponsor us, or we're gonna line item it in our budget to buy it every month anyway.
Either way, we're gonna have some before every live stream,
right?
Because it's
I
know how I feel with it, and I know how I feel without it, and I'd rather have it.
Right. And I do wake up the next morning feeling great.
Yeah.
Let's two for two, and that's enough for me to be a believer.
And the thing is like with the money back guarantee, it's like that gets me because, as everyone knows, I'm the cheapskate in the family.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't work and they stand by their product, you can, it's worth it.
Well,
it was just a very comforting thing to know that they would, take it back if it didn't work and give us our money back, but no need.
What I thought was funny was that I came to you that next morning and I was like, this stuff is working great. Like we have to say yes. And then you were like, I was already figuring out how we were going to budget it.
How we were going to afford it. Yep.
Yeah.
We're going to budget it.
Where's this going in the budget?
Yeah.
You already had ideas on that. So
we're missing stuff,
that was pretty
Josh.
awesome. So
hold on.
All right. Hang on.
Josh.
Hang on. We got to finish the ZBiotics thing. So use the link down in the video description below. Use the code STUFF, 15% off. And I will say, even if try it yourself, you need to be trying this. I want people to have this. But if you want to buy it as a gift, it would make a great gift. The holidays are upon us, and you are going to have some people that you care about thanking you greatly for helping them wake up the next day feeling amazing after they've had drinks. So we're going to need it tonight. We got our hands full. Thank you, ZBiotics, for sponsoring this live stream.
Thank you.
It's pretty
so
cool.
much.
So hopefully it can be an ongoing relationship, and you guys doing that link helps them. They're supporting us, and this helps help the people that you support. So
okay, well, I want to say
so now we can drink.
Thank you to Eric. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you so much, man.
And I want to say hi to all the people that have come in.
So let's scroll to the top
and
start saying hi.
Okay.
Eric's the best.
I
was hoping to be able to see him this weekend, but yesterday turned into a
day.
It turned into a whole thing. And then today we were just wiped out. So we've got Bullseye Fowl, Blind Squirrel, Carlito, Steve Cowling, Roscoe P. Coltrane, one of the best names out there. We've got Paul M., Kathy Huey, and Kilco's here.
Yeah.
We've got Jose Garcia. We've got Chuck wishing you a happy 21st birthday.
Yeah.
We've got Michael in the house. Brian Miller's here. Barter Hordes.
Greg
Johnson, the man himself.
Carter.
Joe, we just saw Joe.
Yeah.
We were talking about Joe.
Kathy Huey. You already said Kathy, right?
Top Dog's here.
Sean. XJW.
What's up, man? Delia is here. What's up? Good to
hey,
see
Delia.
you. And Bill is over an ocean
Overseas,
somewhere.
Yes.
He's not there yet. He's over an ocean somewhere.
Well, he did text me and say that he was sorry to miss the live stream, but that
he's
Delia was there, so that made my heart happy. He was like, Delia will be attending.
Yeah.
So
we've got Eric Desmaris, Rizzle's in the house, Stacy 4-Leaf Whiskey, Jess Carter's in the house, Daily Annual Weekly.
Ooh, Delia said she's drinking some red wine tonight.
Oh, there you go.
I feel you.
That's what you'll be having on your actual
on
birthday.
My actual
on
birthday,
Tuesday. Yeah.
I will be drinking some red wine as well.
Well, we do. Yeah. We'll get into that.
Troy and Lisa.
Troy and Lisa are here. Good to see you guys.
Hi, guys. Thanks for being here.
Erin Owens is here. Terrence McDermott is here.
It's so nice that people are here. I like people.
It's good seeing everybody tonight. Yeah. Angela Good is here. Eric's just crazy super chat. Amazing. Thank you. Thank you so much, man. Mike B is here. We already said Erin and Brian. All right. I think we're pretty close to catching up here, guys. Yeah. So, all right. I think we can pull the Z-Biotics thing down.
Kilko said, can confirm being social is exhausting.
Yeah, we are definitely introverts. We are we call ourselves extroverted introverts.
Because we do like to have socialization. Sorry, I have to see the tab.
Do the other banner for the giveaway. So we are going to do a giveaway tonight. We gave away stuff last month because it was the charity live stream. But then when we had Nick on for the Found North stuff, we didn't want to have a giveaway bogging that down or anything. Yeah. So, but you guys know how it goes. We've got more whiskey than we can do with here. So you can just pull the whole box down to make it easier to see.
Okay, there we go. Thanks.
But yeah, so we're going to do a giveaway tonight. It's going to be a 6-pour blind flight, a mixture of allocated and available stuff. And
thank you, Mike James.
Oh, Mike, thanks so much, man. Well, yeah, you can thank him.
I did.
It's for your birthday.
I did. Well, but this thing you can thank him too. Thank you. It's very kind.
I don't know if we said Eric Desmaris is here.
Yeah, I think you did.
Okay. That's a cool last name. Bruzel's in the house. I still maintain Bruzel's is going to be the first bourbon channel to 100,000 subscribers.
What's he at now?
I don't know. It's he's probably at 200,000 by now. Who knows? John White is here. Sir Cuts. Golf Whiskey's in the house. All right. Let's see. We're almost caught up.
Mr. Ritchie says, happy birthday. You share a birthday with my little boy Gibbs. Oh, well, happy birthday, Gibbs.
And we got to hydrate.
We do. Hydrate. Yeah. Top Dog says it's only 6 p.m. here. I'm wide awake. Where is he? Where are you at?
He's in California right now.
Oh, yeah. So you can watch our live streams now because
you can stay all the way up.
Yeah.
To the end.
Oh, thank you, Joel.
Thank you, Joel. We'll get you in the giveaway too, man.
Yeah.
Travis Robeson's in the house. JG is in the house. Nimrax. Oh, it's good to see everybody.
Yeah.
Mike B. Robert Nichols. All right, so
Erin Owens says his wife's birthday is on the 23rd. Good. My sister's is on the 21st, and mine's on the 22nd.
Lots of what's that mean? Is that Valentine's Day, babies?
I think February is in 9 months away from.
Okay.
Maybe.
All right, so real quick, I do want to thank Ben Cribbs for jumping up into our Whiskey Nerd tier. We want to thank our new patrons. We've got Dr. Robert and Sean McCarthy. New patrons over on what we're doing over there. So, it's bonus content, it's Whiskey Nerd info, it's supporting the channel, it's hopping on the Discord, and it's also doing a lot of our Whiskey with Friends stuff if you want to get plugged in on one of those tiers where we do blind flights with our community, all kinds of stuff. So
thank you.
Get Strunk. That's one of the best names.
Sipping on some Smoke Wagon Uncut Unfiltered tonight.
Nice. Very nice.
Also, thank you, Kathy. Kathy, you're the best. And also, the granola is gone because I ate it all.
Yeah, the brownies are gone.
The brownies are gone. It was delicious. Good. Thank you so much.
Yeah, bringing joy into our lives.
Oh my gosh, Kathy Huey brings joy to my life.
Raging Irishman is here. Charger guy. All right, let's raise a glass to the birthday girl.
Okay. That's me.
Yeah. So this is going to tie into what we're doing. I don't even think I've finished talking about what the giveaway is. 6-pour blind flight of your choice. Chris. Thank you so much. I know.
Community blind flight. Sweet. I didn't know that. Now I know.
Looking forward to that, man. It's going to be good. So this is going to be a 6-pour blind flight for the giveaway.
Okay.
You get to pick, do you want bourbons, ryes, or a mixture of bourbons and ryes? It is going to be a mixture of available and allocated things. So
So it's kind of like a choose your own adventure flight.
Yeah.
With some like boundaries.
Right. I'll talk to you, find out what
Yeah.
you like what your wheelhouse is, and then I'll kind of craft a flight around that.
Yeah.
So hopefully it will be, I know it'll be fun. I hope it will also be very informative too, because you guys know how we do double blind on the channel. We like to be able to share that double blind joy with people whenever we get a chance.
Yeah. So. Mama P's in the house. She says, happy birthday. Thank you.
Thank you, Mama P.
I'm always happy that you're here.
All right, let's raise a glass to Erin. And this is going to tie in. This is our palate warmer upper. We are doing 3 trios, like three pour flights tonight. And Erin does not know what's in them. She's double blind.
I do not.
I am single blind. They've been mixed up. If you want to know what is in the flights, you can go down to the video description at the very bottom, and you'll see the 3 groupings.
Oh.
So
sneaky.
And it will say what our warm-up pour for each grouping is. Yeah. So we're going to do the warm-up pour for the first one, and then we'll get into the first trio.
Thank you, Frizzle.
That's awesome.
Your wife
Thanks,
has
man.
Good taste.
And yeah, well, half good taste, and then I'm tolerable.
You're better. You're more than tolerable.
All right. So if you guys, thank you, man. You. So I will say, if you look down here, you'll see what our warm up pour for the first group is, and that's what we're gonna get into here. We're gonna cheers, Erin. You don't know. Some of these are available. Some are allocated.
Yeah, I don't know.
You just tell us
anything
what you think about them.
Okay.
As we go, like you can even. You don't have to guess anything, but if you wanted to say, "Oh, this tastes like something special," or "Oh, this tastes good,"
I don't know what special tastes like.
Well, how much do you like it? Just let us know how you like it, because I put these together with you in mind. So
thank you.
This is to you. Cheers to you guys for being here.
Cheers, guys.
Here we go.
This smells like stinky feet and tastes like good.
Wow, that does not taste like what I thought it was going to taste like. I do know what the control pours are.
Can I know what this control pour is?
Nope, because you got to tell us if you like it better than any of these.
Oh.
You know how I do with my
controls. I know how you do. You always like to slip in that extra
So this
thing.
is...
Oh, thank you, Mike.
Knowing what this is, I was expecting something different. Oh, sipping on some Russell's 13. Yeah.
So Jimmy Russell's birthday.
I saw that. Today? Yeah. So Erin's birthday is on Tuesday. Obviously, we stream on Sundays. And I did see that Jimmy Russell's birthday was today. November the 20th is a special date for us, though. That goes back. That goes back to some stuff we won't get into here, but it is a special date for us as well. So we just now brought that up.
It's the date that.
Well, it's like,
I met your family that day.
You did.
That was a big day.
Yeah. It was like a new stage of the relationship.
Yeah.
No. So, anyways, we're looking forward to this birthday week. I think I'm looking forward to these things that we're going to be sipping on tonight.
Appreciate you.
All right, let's talk about what's in the glass. What do you think? You said stinky feet.
I got a whiff of stinky feet on the nose, and now it's kind of smelling like a log cabin. And then
I mean, these are all rye. That's what everybody knows that. It's your birthday flight. I'm not putting bourbons in here.
When I first tasted it, it reminded me like of organic fruit leather, like not fruit roll up, fruit leather. But now it's got a little more wood to it, like oak and stuff. But it's good. I like it. Yeah. That's about as much as you're going to get from me. Yeah.
To me, it's just like you get a little bit of that rye spice, you get a lot of oak, and you get a little bit of that fruity sweetness you're talking about. There's something else there, though, that is faint, and I can't put my finger on what it is, but it's like a little bit of like an earthy type of note. It's really good. I like that a lot. I think it might honestly be like a really dulled down black licorice taste, but it's not so heavy handed that it's off putting.
Maybe
it's actually really nice.
Can I keep this in front of me and keep everything in order?
We're going to bring these in and we're going to share.
Okay. I'll just put it over here.
We're going to share the flight.
Okay.
Each little trio of flights that we're doing here.
Oh, Delia, thank you. Bill sends his wishes from the friendly skies.
Oh, thank you, Delia.
Yes.
And Nimrax is in.
Oh, thank you.
All right.
Live stream in January. Yeah, what?
Yep. That's going to be a ton of fun. That's Whiskey Wishing Well. Ed is sending us and Nimrax a blind flight, and we're going to do it together on the stream.
Oh, fun.
And everybody's going to get to watch us. Who knows I don't know if we're going to fail miserably. I don't know if there will be any pop quiz type stuff.
Can you fail? Like you just If you have fun, you never fail.
Exactly. We're not playing any games with this tonight. We will be ranking them though. That's all we're really doing.
Okay.
And so we'll see how it goes. So
yeah. Oh, thank you, Angela.
You can
make her
have
smile.
At it. Oh, good. I'm glad.
That's such a huge compliment.
Yeah.
I honestly love that.
Yeah.
We're only doing this because we have fun, and so we want other people to feel like they have fun too.
Yeah.
So thank you.
If we can bring a small bit of joy into someone's life, then that's a big win for us.
Yeah.
And that's why I like celebrating Erin's birthday, because she brings so much joy into my life.
Oh, you're gonna make me cry, and I don't like crying.
And so much joy into you guys' lives too, I'm sure. So
I don't want to cry on camera. That's not cool.
Not cool. All right, let's get into this. Now we got our palates warmed up, right?
Okay. Yep.
So I will let you go first.
Okay.
And I will, I'll hold the fort down while you're.
Does it matter which order? Can I start?
I don't know the order. It's single blind for me. I mix everything up.
I'm just gonna start the one closest to me.
Yeah. Cool. And then when you're done, you can hand it to me. So.
Okay. Ooh, the smell is strong.
Okay.
Like a strong person.
A strong person. Okay.
I was gonna say strong man, but I didn't want to be sexist.
Okay.
Because women can be strong too.
Well, I mean, it depends on how the glass of whiskey's hitting you.
That's true.
It could feel a little bit more like a she or a little bit more like a he. Who knows?
Oh, this is like mad pink eraser and pepper.
Mad pink eraser and pepper. I don't know if I've ever heard you use the word like mad in that.
Not angry.
I know.
Like a lot of pink eraser.
Right.
Yeah.
It's mad pink eraser,
Interesting.
And what else? Okay.
Pepper. Black pepper.
Black pepper. Okay. Do you like it?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. This is going to be fun.
Yes.
Kim S.
Greg.
is here.
Like a strong, independent woman who don't need no man.
There you go. Matthew Parks, did we get a super chat?
Oh, yeah, Matthew.
It's your party and you can rye if you want to.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Touche, Matthew.
I'm really coming around on ryes, you guys. It's, I've been resistant for a long time. Completely resistant at first. And then I started getting into finished ryes. Like
then I wore you down.
Toasted ryes, double barrel ryes, things like that. And now it's just like, okay, like as long as it doesn't have like a black licorice or it's not too herbal, let's keep these in order.
No, I am. I'm scooting them down.
Well, let's reach.
I'm scooting them
across.
down. Okay. We'll reach across. My bad.
Oh boy. Yeah. This smells, this is very strong on the aroma.
Yeah. Like
it's coming out of the glass.
Otter Horde said, I did my first blind flight last week. It was a blast and I'm useless at it, but I'll keep doing it. Hey. It's hard. And honestly, as long as you just stick true to what you like, it's not useless. Honestly, you'll find out a lot about yourself and what your palate likes. So unless you're trying to guess what it is, if you're trying to do it like Matt Madness style, which I can't do that. I know myself and I can't do that. So it's always fun because I never am trying to guess what it is. I'm trying to figure out what I like.
Yeah. We've got Doug Crisop in the house.
Ooh, this one smells like. So how do they know what we're drinking? They don't know yet. They just know what's in the trio.
We'll do the reveal.
Okay. As
we finish the 3. Oh wow, that one is on the nose. It was kind of like a pretty classic rye profile on the nose, but it had like this red candy, almost like a red Jolly Rancher sweetness. And then that was faint on the nose, much more amped up on the palate. That's very sweet for a rye.
This one smells powdery, but it does not taste powdery. Maybe hold, please.
Fat Tally is here. Oh, so you asked the question, how do they know what we're drinking?
Mm-hmm.
In the video description at the bottom, you can see this is the first group.
But they don't know the order.
Right.
They just know one of the 3s.
Right.
Ooh.
Don't say anything. Don't.
Yeah.
Erin's double blind.
Don't tell us.
So don't try to guess what we're drinking.
Yeah.
Well, you can guess if you want. Just don't put it in the chat.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I might have to come back to this one and taste it again.
Are you liking the one first?
I like it. I like it. I think I might like one better, but I don't know.
Oh, this is different. This is quite different.
It smells powdery, like on the nose, but it tastes good though. And it might be because it might be proofier. I don't know if you've put similar proof points together, but
yeah, these proof points are all going to be similar.
Okay.
I don't want to blow anybody's palate out or anything like that.
Someone asked if this is the first group. Yes, we're in the first group right now.
We're in the first group, And I'm smelling the second glass, and it's kind of got like, again, they're all ryes. It's got a rye type of profile in those, but it's leaning less away from like the herbal stuff and going a little bit more butterscotchy to me.
Barter Horse asked if we've tried Lot 40 Dark Oak yet. Apparently it's available in the US now.
We have not.
And it's so good.
Oh, wow. That is very oily. I don't know that I like, flavor-wise, I might like the flavor on one better. The experience on that is really nice, though. One was really tasty, but a little thin. This it's very enveloping on the palate.
This third one, it's kind of like pop rock sensation.
Yeah.
I'm not getting much flavor-wise. Tastes like alcohol, but like sensation-wise, it's like pop rocks on the top of my mouth.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool.
Barrels and Vines asked, Mega Christmassy Rye, will it for your thoughts? So Erin likes Will It For You Rye. I'm not a fan. It tastes like a bowl of grass clippings with vanilla extract drizzled over it to me.
That sounds delicious.
Erin loves that.
I'm in it.
It's really, to me, it's very grassy. It's very herbal. But I haven't visited it again since I've been getting more into ryes.
Since you become a rye guy.
No, I'm not.
You are. I'm going to just.
No.
It is. It's true.
No. I'm not gonna. Well, I was gonna say I'll never pick a rye over a bourbon, but that's not true.
That's not true.
I've been reaching for ryes more.
Okay.
All right, first group. What are you thinking?
I don't know. I'm gonna do one more tiny sip of each.
Oh, this is now we're in herbal and grassy in glass.
Yeah, that's herbally.
Whoa, this almost smells like it's lemony.
Oh, I think glass one.
Lemon and grass.
I think glass one is a winner.
And honeysuckle.
Honeysuckle. I didn't get honeysuckle.
Yeah. Wow.
Greg says you're pretty fly for a rye guy.
Wow. Knowing single blind, knowing what's in here, I'm not trying to think of what's what. I don't know what in the world that is, though. There's one product in here I'm not really familiar with for some kind of obvious reasons. That is very grassy, very herbal. I don't know
Jimmy
how I feel
says
about
the
that.
lighting looks great in the studio tonight.
Thanks, man. We've been really trying to get it dialed in, and it's one thing to get it right for videos. It's a whole different thing to get it right for live streams because it's a different set of settings. And I made some tweaks on it, and I thought this might be it. So I'm very happy to hear that.
Jimmy approves, so
Yeah.
must be good.
Yeah. All right. Wow.
I'm ready. I'm good.
Okay.
I got my.
I'm going to taste through one more time. I'm going to start on 3, as it were, and work my way back to 1 and see.
And
now,
I just go with my gut.
Do you like the control pour better than your favorite?
The control pour is good, but then after tasting these, the control pour tastes kind of watery.
Okay.
So when I had the control pour on its own, I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But after tasting these, all 3 of them have more flavor punches.
Yeah.
And the control pour tastes a little watery in comparison to these 3.
Yeah. So you're going to put that one, that would be last place.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
It's still good, though. They're all good.
Glass 3 is so grassy. A little bit of cinnamon, like a cinnamon spice on the mid to back palate. It's good. It's good, but it's not the profile I drift towards.
Yeah.
So.
Somebody said, Matthew said Pikesville is his favorite rye in an old fashioned.
I could see that. Because it's kind of toes the line between a bourbon and a rye.
Yeah. Oh,
being
thank
51%
you.
rye.
Thank you, Thrasher.
Thanks, man.
Thrasher.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Is the Z silent?
Yeah. Kilco said he has no idea how to lighting.
Lighting.
If you want to get a nerdy on it,
Josh will
let me know.
He loves to talk about that.
I'm
stuff.
happy. Yeah, there's always a standing invitation for any channel to reach out to me and talk about lighting if you want to.
Yeah, he loves it.
I'm happy to help. I love nerding out on that stuff.
Yeah, you do.
John Reese is here.
Can confirm.
Golf Clash Stewie says, "Happy birthday, Erin. May the good Lord bless you both."
Oh,
Cheers.
thank you.
I would say
Appreciate that.
we are. We'll throw the Dave Ramsey thing. More blessed than we deserve, or whatever. What's he say?
Better than we deserve.
Yeah.
I can't remember now. It's been a hot minute since I've listened to him because I used to listen to Dave Ramsey all the time at work to keep myself motivated And now...
Because you were trying to get out of debt.
Because I was trying to get out of debt. And then I got out of debt, and now I haven't listened to him in a hot minute.
I don't need him anymore.
No.
I'm a strong, independent woman and don't need no man. Okay, this is funny. So going back from 3 back to 2, I'm getting a little bit of that grassy note on 2 as well.
Did you keep them out of order?
They're in order.
Okay.
This is 1.
I've got mine, so I'm just waiting on you, mister.
Oh, 1 has gotten like syrupy now, like pancakes and syrup.
It did that for me as well.
Oh, it's like maple syrup goodness. Yep. Oh, this is... I like this.
Greg says Pikesville and cocktails is a cheat code. Ooh, nice. You need a cheat code for life. Thrasher says it is a silent Z.
Oh, it's wild. Like,
I knew it. You're fancy like that.
There was that red candy, red Jolly Rancher note in there, and it's still kind of in there in the background. But
and I'm wondering if what you're
mapley.
Getting as red Jolly Rancher, I'm getting as pink eraser.
Probably. Because it's faint.
Oh, no.
It's between 1 and 2 for me. This is actually a lot tougher than I thought it would be. And knowing what's in here, that's wild.
Matthew says, I love to say better than I deserve because of Dave Ramsey.
Mm-hmm.
Once I thought I saw Dave Ramsey at Costco and I freaked out. I fangirled and I like walked the other way. I was like, oh my gosh, I think that's Dave Ramsey. And I like promptly turned around and walked the other way because I get nervous in situations like that. Yeah.
Well, and here's the thing. We got each other, so already better than we deserve.
Yeah.
We got you guys.
Yeah.
We've got a studio with bar cabinets and a closet full of whiskey. You know, more
whiskey than we need.
Yeah.
Which is why we like to do these giveaways because we need y'all to help us drink our whiskey.
Right. So, yeah, I mean, life is really good.
Yeah.
And we're kind of coming off of a real busy season. This year has been very busy.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're kind of on the tail end of that. So I'm actually getting to relax and unwind a little bit. And it's been nice. It's been nice to take a step back.
Yeah.
Like today we took a nap. We slept in. We took a nap.
I read some. I've been really into reading.
This is grassy now. Everything's grassy all of a sudden. What's happening?
You're just, it's like you're thinking it's supposed to be because they're ryes.
No, I didn't get it the first time through. I didn't get grass until that glass, and now I'm getting grass everywhere.
All right. Can I tell you how I ranked it?
Mm-hmm.
So this is first place. This is second place. So this is by default third.
Okay. And then we both agree that the warm-up pour for this trio was last.
While good,
it's good.
It was just lacking in comparison to the other 3 in flavor.
I agree that this is first.
Mm-hmm.
However, I have this in second, and I have it a close second to this. This is an easy third for me. I just don't like this flavor profile.
I can see that.
This grassy, earthy profile is just not my jam.
Yeah, I like them all. So this one was a definite first.
Yeah.
And this was a pretty solid second, but I'm not like I could. Depending on the day, this might have been a second.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
All right. So
thank you, Sean.
Reveal wise, let's just since we have differing places here, but it's Erin's birthday live stream. Let's find out what she wants.
Okay.
So Erin's last place. Actually, let's do the warm-up pour first. The warm-up pour.
Let's do this, and then Delia asked me a question that I would like to answer.
Okay. So the warm-up pour is Whistle Pig 18-year double malt rye.
I don't know what those words mean, but is that something good?
It is.
Okay.
It's very expensive. It's I think it's hard to get. This sample came from John Renee Peets.
Oh, thank you guys.
Thank you guys for this. This is very good, and it's a very well crafted product.
Yeah.
That's what kind of struck me about it. I think the lower proof point of it kind of put it in a position of disadvantage against some of these pours.
Yeah, and
I think that's what's coming through.
Tasting it on its own first before any of these.
Yeah. I was actually
really
very surprised when I tasted it
and then
first time through.
These seemed pretty powerful, and so this one seemed less powerful in comparison.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So last place for Erin, second place for me, which was a close second to Glass 1. However, it was easy for me to pick Glass 1 as the winner.
Okay.
This was a close second, but definitely second.
Okay.
But last place for you is Michter's Single Barrel Rye.
Oh, that holds a special place in my heart.
I know. That's why it's here.
It's nostalgic.
Yeah.
That was like the first bottle of nice rye that I had ever gotten, and it was a gift. Because other than that, I had always had Bullet, which is I love Bullet, but it was a little more Michter's a little more pricey, a little more harder to come by.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sad that I made it be third.
Yeah, and you're right. Back in the day, Michter's was harder to come by. Now these single barrel ryes are available pretty much all the time everywhere, but they are like $45 when you would be buying Bullet for like half of that.
Yeah, I was buying Bullet and fine with it. It was like Bullet and Jameson. That was what I had.
Yeah.
This was my Erin and her single days, and Bullet and Jameson was on my cabinet. And then this was the Michter's single barrel rye?
Single barrel rye.
Was a gift.
And it's lower proof.
Good.
I think it's like 84, 86 proof.
Yeah. And that was kind of where I was at the time in my journey. I wasn't drinking a lot of high proof stuff.
Right. By the way, I think I saw maybe Greg Johnson in chat ask if Hodinkee was in town. It wasn't Hodinkee. It was Worn and Wound.
Oh, yeah. The watch event.
Yeah.
And we went to last night.
Yeah. And I'm actually going to be doing looks like I'm maybe doing some video work for them.
Maybe. We'll see.
So we shall see.
Okay.
Second place.
Oh, thank you, John.
Thanks, man.
Appreciate it.
Get you in the giveaway. Excuse me.
All right. Let's do this because I want to answer Delia's question.
All right.
Please.
Second place. Did you get Sean?
Yeah.
Okay.
I said thank you, Sean.
Okay.
I'll show him again, though.
All right.
Just in case.
Just in case. All right. Second place for Erin. Third place for me.
Yeah.
Only because it's grassy and I didn't like that flavor profile.
Yeah.
Is.
What is it?
New Riff Malted Rye.
Oh, I didn't even know.
So grassy.
I didn't even know we had that.
We have a sample from Joe Carter.
Oh, thanks, Joe. Appreciate you.
So this is going to be a chalk first trio. I'm surprised I like this almost as much as this, but this was the clear winner for me, and it was the clear winner for you. Wow.
Yeah, I like the grassy. Like earthy is.
Why is this so? We had this in a first sip that has yet to debut, and this is not what it smelled like then.
Oh, interesting.
It didn't smell or taste like this at all. Not even close.
Interesting. When's it coming out? The first sip.
Mm-hmm.
We've recorded everything up.
We batch film
through the end of the year, so.
Man, that's weird.
My nose is running. Sorry, guys. Allergies.
Okay. So first place for both of us is Van Winkle Family Reserve Rye, 13 years.
Man.
Hey, happy birthday.
Thank you. And this
is from the Pete's as well.
I was going to say,
Thank you, Top Dog.
This sounds like something from the Pete's.
Yeah.
And I'm going to hold on to this. It's my birthday. I'm using the birthday card.
Let's have a little bit over here.
Oh.
All right.
Thank you, Kilco.
First flight is chalk.
All right. So hold on. Delia asked what I was reading, and that's an important question that I would like to answer.
Yeah, answer it. It's your birthday stream. We talk about whatever you want to talk about.
I've been into reading a lot of World War II historical fiction lately. So a lot of things set in France. It's, I don't know why. So I'm on the app Goodreads, and they recommend it to me, and I read one. And then because I read one and I like it recommends more, and then I just keep reading it. It's like the algorithm knows me, so I'm into that. So I'm reading a book now called oh my gosh, I think it's called The Many Ways We Said Goodbye or something like that. I'm actually going to look it up right now while Josh is sniffing things.
So I'm sipping the warm-up pour for the second group, and it smells phenomenal. What am I reading? Wow. It smells so good.
All the Ways We Said Goodbye by Beatrice Williams. So Beatrice Williams is an author that I keep getting recommended books for. So I've been reading her stuff. It's good. So that's what I'm into now. But I also read a book. So I kind of alternate between fiction and nonfiction. I will say it takes me a lot longer to read nonfiction. And fiction, I will just inhale. But I read a book called You're Not Listening, What You're Missing and Why It Matters by Kate Murphy. It's a very interesting read. It talks about kind of the science behind listening and how we don't do it very well, and how when you're having a conversation, you could either give like a shift response or a supporting response. It's fascinating. It's fascinating. So if you're at all interested in that sort of stuff and why we are as a society the way we are, we're talking at each other a lot, but not with each other a lot. It's cool. It's a cool read. So
yeah.
That's
I just got done reading The Ruthless Elimination of Hurry, which was a fantastic book that you told me
Yeah.
to check out.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I basically forced you to check it out.
Yeah, well,
so
and
good.
I needed to read that book.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I need that book.
Yeah.
Brian Miller asks, what was the control pour for round 1? It was Whistle Pig 18-year double malt rye. I think it's called double malt rye. It's Whistle Pig 18-year. It's the only one. But yeah, it was really good. It's just, I think, proof point disadvantage compared to the things that we were drinking in the flight.
Yeah.
So this is control pour, our warm up pour for glass 2. We're stepping up in proof just a little bit, even though the new Riff Malted rye was up there a little bit.
Okay.
I was kind of hoping the proof, a little bit of a proof bump could maybe, and the malted process could throw things off a little bit with the Pappy Van Winkle rye, but yeah, we didn't get there, guys.
Yeah.
Allocated wins.
I thought somebody had asked a question that
It is really good. That Van Winkle rye is very good.
Yeah.
This smells just sweet,
it was
sugary, a little grassy, but not like the malted rye had that kind of a little bit of off-putting grassiness. This is a little grassy but it's real pleasant because it's got a lot of sweetness, like caramel sweetness and sugary sweetness. Good.
All right. Josh says it's good. Must be good. Let me see. Oh, it does have a lot of sweetness.
Yeah.
This is like a cherry Jolly Rancher. This is like a red Jolly Rancher.
It's got actually a little bit of cherry on the finish. Like a red Jolly Rancher on the finish. Yeah.
Can y'all see the sticker? Like there's a sticker on the bottom. Can you see what that is? I wonder if they can read it.
It's all abbreviations. And I'm not looking at what it is because I don't want things to get spoiled. So let's move in the second trio tonight. This is the second grouping.
Nimrak said The One Thing was a good read. I have read that. That is a good book. Yeah, it's basically, Josh, you might actually get benefit from reading this book. It's short summary of, I read it a minute ago, but like you pick the one thing that you need to get done that day. And if all you get done that day is that one thing, it teaches you focus. Like, instead of trying to get 27 things done on your to-do list, you can have the 27 thing to-do list, but then focus on the one thing. And that's the one thing that you get done on. Because where you put your focus is where you put your attention is where, your energy goes.
Right.
So yeah, it's a good book as well. If you're looking for like personal development, like productivity type of book, it's good.
Yeah.
I like it too, because it's a short read. And I don't like books that take forever to talk about like one concept. Like, say it in the least amount of words possible. Well,
and Brian said Ruthless Elimination of Hurry is a must read.
Yeah, it's good.
And that to me is like, I'm the type of person that will I wake up at 5 a.m. every day and make coffee and get to editing videos before work. And then I go to work and then I come home and then we're doing this or that or the other. And it's like, I just go nonstop all the time. And then this year, with doing like we redid the studio, but we also redid our bedroom. We redid my daughter's bedroom. We've been trying to, just keep up with house stuff. We've had the charity live stream last month. We've been hosting that couples group in our house. We did premarital.
Yeah.
We were premarital counselors.
We were leading premarital counseling for a couple that was getting married.
We just had so much stuff on our plate, and it was a ton of fun, and it was all for good reasons, but I'd overextended myself. Oh, and then I did that watch marketing gig, shot a video for a watch company. It's been nuts. It's been absolutely insane.
And I think the good thing about that book was in another book, I can't remember what it's called now, but it's more about that stuff isn't going to stop happening. Life is going to be busy. It's more about kind of finding rest internally.
Yeah.
I know that sounds so woo-woo, but it really is a mindset thing about kind of finding rest internally, because all that stuff's going to continue to happen. You're going to be busy, or we have to work. We need to pay our bills. Like, it's not going to just all of a sudden stop. We can't always live like we're on vacation. So it was a good kind of mindset shift when you read that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So it's nice to be reminded of that.
I'll see. Let's see.
Kilko said just hearing the fact that you wake up at 5 a.m. was exhausting. Dude, I know. I'm not up at 5 a.m.
And it's not, this is why we're never on any late streams. Like, it doesn't matter how late I go to bed, how early I go to bed. Doesn't matter if I've had drinks, if I haven't had drinks. My body wakes up then. Oftentimes before that. So.
Yeah, and it's true. I can confirm.
I really need like 7 hours. Yeah, get into it. I will say.
This is like butterscotchy plus tires.
plus tires. Okay. Butterscotch candy rubbed on tires. All right. I can tell. So I'm single blind here on the second grouping. I can just tell by the colors what's what. So I'm going to put more on Erin, but these first two are going to be very interesting to see how they stack up to each other.
Yeah, this
is why this exists.
So I just put air in my tires the other day, so I was like real up close and personal with them, and this smells like my tires.
That cold weather got you.
Yeah. I don't hate it though. I'm weird. I like to smell boxes of crayons and new sneakers, so
yeah,
it's not a bad thing.
Delia says she loves your nosing notes. I do too. I do too. It's the best.
Interesting. This is
Erin, I would say
dry.
fresh rubber.
Fresh rubber, yeah.
Not burned rubber.
Yeah, not burned tires.
Oh, hang on, you said it's drying?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
But then also sweet. It's dry, not drying. Dry.
Okay.
But then also
that's different.
Also sweet.
That's a different distinction.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Jimmy asks, "Where's my Don't Hear What I'm Not Saying t-shirt?"
Yeah.
Josh says that a lot.
I picked that up from somewhere. I know exactly where I picked it up from. And it was such a good way of saying things. Like it's a good way to call attention because
people like to read into between the lines.
A lot of times, I mean, especially and we don't take lightly. We do everything blind. And we also don't take it lightly that people may spend their hard-earned money based on what they hear us say. So just because we may or may not like something,
that would be interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Put that in a blender,
man.
It's like, we just because something isn't quite your thing doesn't mean it's not good, or just because something beats something else doesn't mean the thing that lost isn't good.
Is bad.
Like
it's just.
Yeah.
We're just telling you what we get.
Like for anybody that's super has a good memory and that's super vested in the channel and watches all our live streams, you probably remember the May live stream where we did the barrel proof bracket that was totally blind and we didn't find out what the winner was until the very end. And in that bracket, the winner was King of Kentucky. This was for me, a thing I was doing on the side off the channel. But we did the last few rounds on the channel on that live stream. King of Kentucky won out. Coy Hill got second. Booker's Rye got third. Like it's chalk. All the big heavy hitting things won that were supposed to win, that you would think would win. But when I looked back through the bracket, I could see the very first round, Rare Breed. I picked it over George T. Stagg 2020. And then also we have a channel in the archives where we both picked Rare Breed over a video. What'd I say?
Channel.
A video on the channel in the archives where we both picked Rare Breed over George T. Stagg, again in a double blind tasting, and I picked Rare Breed over Stagg Jr. in a blind tasting. And it's when I say don't hear what I'm not saying, that's not saying that Rare Breed is better than those types of pours. It just means that when you're totally double blind, it's all down to your personal preferences. And some of the things that are hyped up may not be quote unquote as good for your specific palate as something else. Yep. So it wasn't like George T. Stagg and Stagg Jr. weren't good, because they were. Well, Stagg Jr. not so much for you. Erin does not like Stagg Jr. Yeah. But they were good for me. I just preferred the flavor profile of Rare Breed. And if I were going to have another glass of one or the other, I would pick this glass. And then much to my surprise, when it turns out to be Rare Breed over something like that, and that's just a testament to palate preferences. So, and I posted that in a local bourbon group, and everybody was like clowning and trying to make jokes about how, Rare Breed's better than George T. Stagg.
And that's not what you said.
That's not
you just said that's what you picked because that was what your palate liked.
It was a preference. They were both great.
Yeah.
They're both great. Of course they're both great.
This smells like Sharpies.
Is that glass 2 or 1?
I'm here for it too.
Okay.
You have glass 1 in your hand.
So if you're looking down in the video description at the very bottom, this is the second grouping. And I'm pretty sure these are one of the first 2 pours, which is going to be very interesting as to which one we prefer.
So.
Oh, this smells so good. This smells like syrupy, sweet, piney.
A little tiring.
Smells a little dry. I think what you're saying, rubber, is where I'm getting the pine. And there's a
maybe. Oh. Okay. Glass 2 kind of has that. What is that stuff called? We need to figure out what the name is that you put on
when a kid gets sick in elementary school.
When a kid gets sick in elementary school, and you put it on there and it soaks it up.
Well, it's a sawdust based compound, but there's a name for it, but it doesn't sound very good.
Okay, this tastes like that. Don't hear what I'm not saying. Not saying it's bad.
There you go.
I think it's like maybe it's like it's a young oak or something. I don't know. I'm just making stuff up. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But I'm getting that.
Yeah.
It's good.
Greg hit it on the dot. He said, Twitter's amazing. You can have a perfectly articulated statement. I can't even articulate the word articulated statement. Like, I like pancakes, and someone will respond, what do you have against waffles? Yeah. Like, they have no similar words. Yeah. It's weird. And it's funny to us, and we like doing stuff blind because
this is dry as well.
Yeah.
This one might be even drying.
So
on the palate.
Glass 1 I liked a lot. It brought in a little bit of like dark fruity sweetness underneath that mapley sweet piney type of note. I can't wait to see how Glass 2 stacks up to Glass 1.
I don't know how I feel about Glass 2.
I like the nose on Glass 1 better.
You know, I also might like the flavor on Glass 1 better, but don't let me influence you.
This is what is with this nose?
I don't know.
It's kind of got a powdery dryness to it. I know you said that about something else, but this is reminding me of that.
That was in the first grouping. There was something that kind of had a powderiness on the nose.
This is I see what you mean. Like, there's a little bit of like a dry, fresh woodiness on it.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Oh. These all have remnants of like a butterscotch on the nose in some capacity, which is weird.
That one may be more mouth coating.
It's drying though.
And it may have a better finish. It is drying.
I feel like I needed water right after that.
Yeah.
Pretty heavily.
It's pretty dry on the back end.
Oh, Mike.
Wow.
Mike James, yes, you should. What? You should open your Rare Breed non-chill filtered for my birthday. That would make me happy for you to drink that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's a good bottle.
100%. No question.
Man, I'm like, my back's itching. My skin is all dry from this cold weather and the AC running all the time, or the heat running all the time.
The heat.
Oh man, I'm flaking over here.
I told Josh there's a thing going around in it's a girl thing, but it's called slugging. And it's super weird. But you put Vaseline on your face.
No,
I'm just saying. And it like helps keep moisture in, and it supposedly helps with winter skin.
She came in. I was brushing my teeth. She came into the bathroom, and her face looked like, she had Vaseline all over.
It wasn't Vaseline. It was CeraVe healing lotion.
Okay.
It just is extra moisture for your skin during these winter months. They're harsh, you guys. You got to keep the moisture on your face.
Between these two, you like Glass 1 better?
Yep, 100%.
I think I do too.
I know 99.9% of our channel is male, but I am not, and I'm going to talk about some of the things that I like to talk about.
It's your birthday live stream. If you want to talk about slugging, then I guess that's what we're doing.
I like skincare. I used to be an esthetician. Back when I was in my early 20s, I was a licensed esthetician in the state of Ohio for 4 years. Yeah. So I like skincare. So I talk about skin stuff.
And hair care.
That's just something I'm getting into. I don't know anything about hair though. I'm trying to grow my hair out. So I've been doing a lot of YouTubing about hair stuff.
We are YouTube consumers as well as content creators. Yeah. I'll say between the first two, which I'm almost sure are the first two in the video description below for the second group, I do prefer the first one. Mm-hmm. I don't know which one of these two those are, but I do prefer Glass 1. I think Glass 2 might have a better finish, but I think Glass 1 is better crafted, and I prefer the flavor profile. Glass 2 is just a little bit, like you said, it's drying. Yeah. It's got a little bit of that fresh woodiness on it. I'm really interested to see how this...
3. For me, it's gonna be between Glass 1 and Glass 3, but I want you to taste it first. But Glass 2 for me is a definite last place, and I don't know which one's first.
Oh, this is really good.
Oh yeah, Jess says growing your hair out takes forever. It does, and it is annoying. It is annoying, and I I want to chop it off, but then I don't because it's not what I want to do. So,
well, this was, I don't want to call you out, but like a couple months ago, we were getting ready to do a live stream. It might have been in September. It might have been the August or September live stream.
And I cut bangs.
And Erin was gone. Like the stream was about to start. And I'm like, where is she at? And she comes out minutes before the stream is going to start. And she's looking all sad. And she was like, I tried to cut my own bangs and I failed.
I tried
miserably.
to cut curtain bangs because I thought that would be cool. Like I needed something while I was trying to grow my hair out to make me happy. And I thought that would make me happy. And it didn't. And so now I'm having to grow them out. And my hairdresser, I was like, I need you to fix this. And she did what she could. But it's fine. I'm okay with it.
Glass 3, it is sweet. It's like sugary. Mm-hmm. It's like sugary, syrupy sweet, but in a different way. Like that's more like fruity, syrupy, sugary sweet. This is more like sugary, syrupy.
Yeah. So when
there's a little funk in this.
When you're done with that, I'm gonna need it because I like to taste
rye.
I need to taste them back to back.
Yeah, I'm almost sure I know what this one is, unfortunately. But I will say that it's got like this really pleasant, sweet plus funkiness on the nose. Mm-hmm. And if this is what I think it is, then it's done to a very, very good level.
What? Greg, you used to have hair down to your waist.
What?
We need to talk about this, man.
Yeah, we do need to talk about this.
Raging Irishman says, good men's skincare products. Well, I can tell you it's not specifically for men, but I got Josh hooked up on skincare. So yeah. It's pretty basic. You might be surprised. It's Cetaphil cleanser. So you need to wash your face every night before you go to bed.
This is esthetician Erin.
With a gentle cleanser.
Thanks for coming to our birthday live stream.
You must wash your face. This is very important. Got to get all that day off your face. Daily, every day. With a Cetaphil cleanser is what we use. He and I use the same thing, actually. I just have a couple more things I put on. Okay.
Cetaphil cleanser, but then the CeraVe.
You talk about whiskey all the time.
We're on a whiskey channel.
I know, but he asked a question, and I would like to answer the question properly.
Okay.
Am I allowed?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
It's your channel. It's your birthday live stream. You do whatever you want.
Josh and I use the same thing on our faces, but I just have a couple extra things that aren't necessary. I'm getting older, and so I need some extra help. Cetaphil cleanser, and then you technically you're supposed to tone to balance your pH, but I don't do that. Sorry, my esthetician teacher. But so we wash our face and then moisturize with what's it called?
I think, is it CeraVe?
No. Vanny cream. It's a light lotion. It's a very light moisturizing lotion, so it's not super heavy, so we can use it year round. Yeah. And then, so just that, it's that simple. Honestly, for guys, wash your face, put a moisturizer on, a light moisturizer.
So my best friend since 8th grade.
Yeah.
I have always been plagued with dry skin in the wintertime. It's really bad. And Brian's right. This is the stuff portion of Stuff and Whiskey. I get really bad dry skin. My fingertips crack. My nose gets real flaky. Mm-hmm. It's just really bad. I get really itchy. And so I have, for the longest time, always just moisturized to try to keep from having cracked fingers and being itchy.
Yep.
And my buddies would used to give me so much grief about it in like 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, high school. Of course they did. Well, then now they're all on board with it. And I'm like, aha. My, how the turntables. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so for men, it's that simple. I think the key is just consistency.
Yeah.
And then I put on a sunscreen every day in the morning time just because I get freckles and I don't like them. And then I also use like a retinoid at night, but that's it. That's it.
Use a what at night?
Retinoid. It's like it's good. It's good for preventing wrinkles. But you don't have to do that. Honestly, it's as simple as washing your face and putting a good moisturizer on. And if you do that consistently every night, you're golden. And I would recommend sunscreen during the day, but I know people poo-poo that, but I swear by it. The end. I'm done. Yeah. I'm done. I'm off my soapbox.
That Vanna cream is nice because it doesn't get you too oily. Yeah. And then I use
the Vanna cream is nice too because you can layer it. It's very light and it won't clog your pores, but you can add more moisture throughout the day. So.
And a helpful bit of info, if you're a guy or a girl who does a lot of work with their hands like I do, and your hands crack a lot, fingertips crack a lot, it's super painful. You already know what it's like. I use what is it that I use? It's like I think it's like
the healing hand stuff.
Dang, I'm blanking on what it's called.
Healing.
I know what it looks like.
It's the healing hands, right?
It's working hands.
Working hands.
I use that like but it kind of leaves your fingers oily, and I don't like that. So a lot of times I use a vino. It's like an intense moisture, like for people with super dry skin. But I just use that, and I'll even lather up my hands with that, and then put gloves on and drive at work like that, just to keep my fingertips from cracking because it gets so bad. Okay, first place for you.
I don't know. It's a close. Can these both be first?
They can be, yeah.
Yep, I like them both. I enjoyed both of them immensely. I thought they had good flavor, but
they're different though.
They're different, but I like them both, and that's what we're about here, right? I don't have to.
Right. I will say that this is my first place. This is my second place. This is my third place. There's a reason why this is third place. I think this might have the best finish of the group, but it is drying, and there's like this kind of fresh, sawdusty woodiness on it that I'm just not loving. How does the control pour?
Oh, I haven't tried it.
Stack up to
Otterhorde says, I'm guessing all of y'all are younger than I am. I don't know how old you are.
Well, this is actually a good point. We're on a birthday live stream.
Yeah, I'll be 41 on Tuesday.
Can you, like, you've been around for a while.
Almost 41 years.
I love using birthdays as a chance to look back and reflect on all the things the last year has held, the things you've learned.
Oh.
What bit of knowledge could you give us?
This is my second place. These two are first. This is my second.
And then this is last.
Last, yep.
Okay.
I have no knowledge. I think that's the thing. The older I get, the more I know that I don't know anything.
That's true. The older I get, the more I realize I don't know anything about anything.
I don't know anything about anything. And so we're all just doing the best we can. And we all have our preferences. And I can tell you what I like and what I don't like, but it's not gospel. And that's what I know for sure. The end.
I will put the warm-up pour in group 2 as my second place in this. This is still first. The warm-up pour would be second, third, fourth. All right, ready to find out what these are?
Yeah.
All right.
Also, I can go into some more explanations about more skincare stuff if you really want to get into it, about exfoliating.
Careful what you ask for.
That helps. That will help with aging and acne scars and all kinds of stuff. I know it. So if y'all want to hit me up, I will help you out. The end. Yeah. Okay, go.
John knows about the working hands. All right. So JG says moist.
You got.
I'm not as off put by that word as some people.
Yeah, I'm not either because it's very important. You need to.
Yeah.
You need it.
All right. Last place.
Is it last place for you too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks to Brian Miller for the sample.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure this is gonna be last place and first place. It's not bad. It's just
it's
a little drying in comparison to these other pours.
In comparison, yeah.
These are all good. We haven't had a bad pour yet.
I agree. Yeah. In any of the ones we've had.
This is Midwinter's Night's Dram Act 10, the 2022 release. We did not get a bottle of this.
We've not had that yet.
We have not. This is our first time trying it.
Oh, interesting.
And I think the finishing on it is a little more heavy-handed, kind of similar to what I remember Act 8 being like. But Act 8 was more heavy-handed finish sweet. This is more heavy-handed finish drying.
I have to highlight something that Greg is saying. The older I get, I remember something my parents said years ago, and I'm immediately frustrated because they were right.
Yeah.
So true. One day I hope to be that. I hope that I am the parent that was right.
All right. So second place, which is actually tied for first for you.
Yeah.
Which is saying something if this is what I think it is.
What is it?
Sagamore Spirit Rum Cask Finished Rye.
Oh, fancy schmancy. I really like Sagamore's finished.
I think Sagamore Spirits, they finish rye particularly well.
Yep.
The reason that I picked up that Old Forester single barrel strength rye today was I was in a store looking for the Sagamore Sherry Cask finish, hoping to put that in here. Yeah. And it's just not here. Hey, I can't find it anywhere.
You've been around for a while too, but don't hear what he's not saying. Ben asked if Act 10 is port finished.
It is. Yeah. Yep, port finish rye. It's good, and the finish is tremendous.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Steven.
The finish is so good.
For the birthday. Happy birthday.
Second place for me, second place for you is Kentucky Owl Rye Batch 2.
Okay. I don't know anything about that.
I'll put that over here. That's good. I like that a lot. It is good. It's not finished, but the proof point's kind of similar to these. We're stepping up a little in proof.
Yeah.
And then that means first place is Midwinter's Night's Dram Act 9.
Oh, I have to highlight this. Eric said the sweetest thing about Stephanie.
That's awesome.
True. It's true, man. You're only as old as you feel.
Well,
and I kind of feel old, so I'm working on feeling younger.
That's the problem. I feel real old. I wake up in the morning and I don't feel like P. Diddy. I wake up in the morning and I feel like I'm 80. But
I wake up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy. Got a little Kesha up in here. All right, so what's the one we like? Honestly, that could have been my first, but I really like that one too. So what's that one?
Well, this is Midwinter's Act 9, last year's release.
Oh,
yeah. I think we have like this much.
Missed that.
I think we have this much of a bottle left, and Brian sent us a sample of this as well. Brian,
that was my favorite of the Midwinters that we've had. Yeah. Is Act 9.
Oh, this is a great question. Ben Cribs asked, "How does the Sagamore rum cask finish rye compare to the Angel's Envy rum cask finish?" Let me tell you.
Do we have Angel's Envy rum cask? Do you want to go grab it and try it?
we got high proof to get to.
Oh, okay.
That's the Christmas cookie.
Oh.
It is not as sweet. Sagamore is not as sweet as the Angel's Envy. Angel's Envy is almost sickeningly sweet, but it's so Christmassy.
It's very Christmassy.
This is the rye part of the pour stays much more intact.
That's probably so. The Angel's Envy is one you probably would only want to drink around the holidays, and this one is the one you could drink the rest of the year. Maybe?
That's actually a really good way to put it. Yeah. This is a year-round great sipper. The Angel's Envy, it's Christmas, it's the holiday season.
I remember that one. Yeah.
The Christmas lights are up, the tree's on, and you
just want to get in that holiday spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Terrence asked, yes, that was Kentucky Owl Rye Batch 2.
Wow.
David says, that was the warm-up pour.
My wife doesn't have birthdays anymore. She just has anniversaries. I get that. I feel that.
That was a fun matchup.
Barter Horde says he does not like the Angel's Envy rye. He might be in the minority. It's very niche.
I don't think you are. Actually, I think most people think it's way too sweet. It's very sweet.
It is very sweet. It's like a special mood pour. As I would call it. I have to be in the mood for that.
Yeah.
To want that. And whereas I think maybe the Sagamore is a little bit less of a mood pour. You can kind of have it
anytime.
Almost anytime. Yeah.
Funny enough, we have on the channel we have our double blind sample pool for head to heads. We had way back in the day. I put Angel's Envy rye. And I didn't have any other finished ryes at the time. So I put it in against Midwinter Night's Dram, different finishing, but both around the same proof point. And I was wondering how much they would stick out double blind.
Mm-hmm.
And during the head-to-head, I kind of knew what they were, which is not often the case.
Yeah.
But I still tried to give it a fair shake. But I was really more interested in Erin's opinion of those two.
I'm hot. Can we bring the fan closer?
No, we can't. You have to pull some sleeves up or something.
I'm hot, man. Drinking whiskey makes me hot.
But it was really interesting, even though they were double blind, even though I thought I knew what they were, we were juxtaposing a very balanced port cask finish rye against a heavy-handed sweet flavor bomb that is maybe too much, but you picked up on the Christmassy vibe of it all.
Yeah.
And it turned into like a whole thing. Yeah. Like nostalgia can play a big part. So whenever that comes out, I don't remember which either one of us picked as our favorites, but I do remember it being a very interesting juxtaposition between different flavor profiles that are hitting you in ways, in like they're pulling on the heartstrings and nostalgia and all that stuff.
That plays a factor for sure.
All right.
All right. You get into that. Well, someone said, I think Matthew or somebody had asked about the control pour. Oh, did you say your second is Kentucky Owl Batch 2?
That was second for me, and it was second for you.
Because I had two first places.
But you put Act 9 Midwinters and Sagamore rum cask finished ahead of Kentucky Owl Rye Batch 2.
I did.
And again, I just didn't have another comparable rye of that proof point to put in. And I picked Kentucky Owl Rye because it's a birthday live stream, and let's get a little self-indulgent.
Thanks, guys. Y'all are really nice to me. I appreciate it.
She is fire, and she's on fire.
I'm on fire. It is hot. And we have a tiny fan over there, but it needs to be closer.
Yeah, and here's the thing. I went on Amazon. I was like looking for reviews on the quietest fan because we're in a small room. We need something to circulate the air in here while we're filming. And
I know what I'm going to do.
I thought that's...
Continue.
So I thought that's what I was buying, was like the quietest fan. It still makes a fair bit of noise. So I've tried to like remove it in post-processing, but it's not quite as quiet in here as I would like. But I will say this, even right now, I figured out something with our audio settings. Jimmy had mentioned our lighting for the live stream earlier. The audio settings on our videos, I finally have that dialed in. Unfortunately, because of the way we batch content, it's going to be a while before it kicks in.
It'll be January before it kicks in.
Maybe February on some of the videos.
We filmed through the rest of 2022 and
into January.
A little bit of 2023.
Well, actually, we have videos filmed right now all the way to the first complete week of February.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Because Erin doesn't want to film during the holidays.
Yeah,
I'm busy.
I have requested
I work at UPS, so I kind of need to be wrapped up with things, you know?
Yeah. Do we have a Sagamore sherry finish in the lineup?
No, we were actually at the store. We were literally an hour before this stream started. We were at a store locally trying to get our hands on it to put against the Midwinters with the port cask. Because sherry and port are so much closer than rum and port.
Yeah.
We just had to go with what we had. Oh, by the way, the rum cask finish, thanks to Bill Kavanaugh and Delia for that sample.
Yes.
So, yeah. That was a fun matchup.
Yeah.
Sagamore rum cask finish rye beat out.
I like Sagamore.
2022 Midwinters Act 10 for you.
We will come to your distillery.
Their finished ryes,
Their finished ryes are amazing.
If you're a bourbon fan and you haven't tried finished ryes, we got to talk. Like, I was a skeptic, not a rye guy, and now I'm a believer. Let's talk.
There you go. All right, so we're in the third round here.
The third grouping.
Can we please break for chocolate?
Oh, yes, we can.
Thank you.
So, Bomb Confections sent us these little boxes. We've got 2 of these.
Do we have a link to their website or anything in the description?
You know what? I will put it in chat.
Okay.
That would be a good thing to do.
Yep.
Click me in the comments.
Okay. Got it. Confection? Yep. Yep, you got it.
All right.
Here
we go.
So they sent us some chocolates.
We
have been holding these for this live stream.
I know.
And I've been wanting to eat them so bad.
Got a little Bomb Confections, sweet treats that will blow you away.
Ooh, they're like, what's the...
Oh, yeah.
Like skulls.
Okay, so
what's it called? A holiday.
Dios de la Muerte. I'm messing that up.
Yeah, you know.
So we got some bourbon chocolate, some bourbon chocolate pecans.
Oh.
Some raspberry.
Oh, I want all of that.
Inca fire chocolate. Ooh, that sounds like a spicy meatball.
Spicy meatball.
Espresso chocolate. We've got some these guys. Look at this. Buffalo Trace toffee.
Oh, it's a toffee.
Can you see the layers?
Yeah, you can see the layers.
Oh.
And then show the cool, this is like a skeleton with glasses on.
Yeah. Not sponsored. They did send us this stuff. We said yes because we love chocolate.
Hide your face. It's cool.
Did it do it? Did it do the thing?
Yeah, it did it.
Okay. All right, so we got some stuff. Erin was like, I want these on my birthday live stream, so we've been holding out.
I know. I should have said I just wanted to eat them now, but...
assuming this is like that, right?
It was just a topper to keep them. So I think you could tell.
Dictates.
Oh.
I want so they have a buffalo chocolate, buffalo chocolate, something different.
That sounds disgusting.
That's not what we're getting into on this stream. This is bourbon chocolate almonds.
Okay.
Bourbon chocolate macadamia. Okay. And a Buffalo Trace bourbon ball.
Okay, yeah. Buffalo Trace bourbon ball.
So... I'm gonna go ahead and get in this.
I'll have the other half of that bourbon ball.
Okay.
And then I think I would like. I'm honestly feeling some of the espresso chocolate. Can I have some of that? Would you eat some of this?
Oh yeah.
You feeling coffee?
Pretty good.
Yeah, I feel like bourbon and chocolate or whiskey.
Or rye and chocolate,
Whiskey,
for that matter.
Whiskey and chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
Alcohol and chocolate. Whatever. It goes well together. I also have found, some people have heard me say this, teriyaki beef jerky and whiskey.
Okay, Erin, before the stream started, she's like, I'm going to eat some teriyaki beef jerky on the stream. And I'm like, I don't think that's a good idea.
I'm telling you, teriyaki beef jerky with whiskey, it bring out the flavors of the other one. So good. Try it. Tell me I'm wrong.
So Aaron Owen says dark chocolate's his favorite.
Love dark chocolate. Same.
Dark, like a 70% cacao with whiskey, like a square or two, like a salted dark chocolate, sea salt dark chocolate with some bourbon. So good. Absolutely love it.
This is good. So I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna eat it and try this whiskey.
Well, you need to try the warm up pour first.
Okay.
We got to get our palates up. These are higher proof. So
okay.
We're gonna get into the third grouping. Ben says rare breed rye. I do know the mixture is good. We need to put the mixture in a head to head against the bourbon and the rye.
Everclear and chocolate. I may pass on that. Okay, so I guess my statement about alcohol in general.
Yeah.
Whiskey and whiskey and chocolate.
Jay says stay away from the buffalo pie. Yep, that's not great. Scroll up just a smidge, please. A little more.
Okay.
Little more.
Kilco got the website.
So
Thank you.
Jim Layton says not a fan of the wine finished bourbons at all. So I tend to agree. Like I don't need a wine finish on my bourbon for it to be good. I like bourbon as it is, but as a bourbon guy, a lot of times I can find ryes to be a little bit too minty or herbal or piney or black licoricey or whatever. But if you can put a little bit of a wine finish on a rye, it can elevate it to a level to where I enjoy it almost as much, if not more, than some bourbons.
So you'd say you're more of if you're going to have a finished whiskey, it's going to be a finished rye. You don't really necessarily want a finished bourbon.
I will pick finished rye over finished bourbon 10 out of 10 times. Is this an espresso?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It looks like it has actual coffee beans.
This smells like coffee.
In it, which I love.
Oh, this looks and smells awesome.
Josh and I are into coffee. He makes me coffee every morning, the sweet man, because he gets up at 5 a.m. And grinds the coffee beans and makes me coffee because you're good like that.
Are we going to get into coffee talk now?
Nope. But can you drink that and then give it to me?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see what we got. Oh, this is good.
It's very good.
The coffee one is
really very good. Coffee.
I think it
tastes like a chocolate covered
coffee bean. Duh. Wow. Are
high level content, guys?
Wow.
Yeah, this tastes like a chocolate covered coffee bean. It's literally a piece of chocolate with coffee bean shavings on top of it.
All right, so let's see. Ooh, Paula's having a mint truffle right now with Michter's barrel strength rye and Middle West cask strength rye, dark pumpernickel rye. Yeah. Middle West cask strength dark pumpernickel rye.
Yeah, that's Joe and Jess's pick.
I know. We had that the other day.
No, we didn't.
No,
we haven't had a pick.
He gave us a sample.
We've got and Paula gave us a sample as well. So
nice.
We might try that at the end here.
Paula, your caramels, however people say them.
Paula Schmidt made some caramels and sent us those. They had like that sea saltiness in there. With
some whiskey, is really good. And I'm not a big caramel eater, so I don't eat them by myself, like on their own. Josh will inhale them on his own, but having it with a glass, like a neat glass.
We're in the kitchen. I am destroying caramel after caramel. My 10-year-old's looking at me like, what is dad doing? What's going on?
No, she's used to it.
Erin has to reach across the counter and grab the bag and pull it, and like we're in a tug of war across the counter because I won't let him go.
And then I hid it from him.
And then she hid them from me.
Okay. So the Opossum Crew said Stroop waffles and bourbon.
That's a solid combo.
I can see that. Stroop waffles are pretty good.
I like a Stroop waffle. I like to make coffee first thing in the morning and we drink it black. And then I like to put a Stroop waffle on top of the glass and let it start to get melty and saggy. And then I eat the Stroop waffle with the coffee. Oh, it's so good.
Oh, thank you, Bourbon, for the happy birthday wishes. Appreciate it. Let's see.
Thanks for being here, Bourbon.
Delia says the wine finishes are so good.
That is good.
Oh, thank you, Jose.
Jose, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a new one. The blue screw top is the Sazerac owned one, which
we like that one, right?
For us, I know people say that the Brown-Forman black plastic screw top is the better of the two, but for us and our Patreon community, whom we sent samples out to, blind flights on blind flight night, the blue screw top for, I think everybody beat the black screw top, and for 12 out of 14 people, the blue screw top, metal screw top cap beat E.H. Taylor in a blind flight for our Patreon community. It's part of the Whiskey with Friends stuff that we do over there. We do blind flight nights. And so it was Jack Daniel's Bonded was the last. Brown-Forman Early Times was next to last. E.H. Taylor Small Batch was second place. And then first place, almost unanimously, was Early Times Bottle and Bond with the blue metal screw cap. So it's a good pour. That is good. So this is the warm-up pour for the third group in the video description below.
Yep. All right. I'm just making sure. Oh, thank you for toasting with the Pikesville. That's good stuff.
JG says, here comes the sugar and caffeine high. Yeah.
Need it.
My favorite.
James is offended by teriyaki. I like what I like.
Hey, James, man. I'm not a teriyaki fan. I like the peppered beef jerky and then the classic regular. And then teriyaki somewhere down the line.
I feel like the peppered beef jerky would be too much to pair with whiskey. There's something about the teriyaki with the whiskey that they just complement each other. The pepper might compete too much. So that's my feeling. You could feel differently. That's fine. But I stand by my feelings.
Well, I like it spicy.
You do.
Obviously by my taste. And it's spicy.
Because I'm a super spicy lady.
Matt, please don't clip that. If he's here.
I don't think he is. I haven't seen him.
I haven't seen him. I think he's out of town.
Oh.
He's out of town.
How dare he be out of town?
Bill visiting his wife.
Yeah.
As she travel nurses.
As she works real hard. He does too, though. He does too. I can't.
This first glass.
Let me tell y'all, making the videos is hard. And Matt does amazing at it. It's not easy.
All right, let me know what you think about the warm-up pour for the third group.
It is good.
If you want to see what we're drinking, the warm-up pour is in the video description below. The rest of this is single blind for me, double blind for Erin. And real quick, Z-Biotics is sponsoring the stream.
Yes,
we don't have to shout them out anymore, but we actually just really like the stuff, so we wouldn't be working.
Thank you, Jim. Appreciate it. The birthday wishes.
I caught an almond from that thing right in the throat as I'm trying to shout out Z-Biotics.
Was it almond or coffee bean?
No, it was almond.
Oh.
I'm on to this one.
Oh.
We're moving on.
That's
I'm trying all the chocolates.
I don't eat all the chocolates. It's too much, man.
But Z-Biotics, we wouldn't have them as part of this if we didn't believe in their product. And it doesn't even matter if we believe in it or not because it's a 100% money back guarantee. So if you want to save some money on it, at the very top of the video description below, you can find our link, put in stuff at checkout, save some money. We're buying this stuff, whether Z-Biotics is part of the channel or not. We're buying this stuff every month. We need 12. Yeah, we need the 12-pack every month because the way that we do our filmings with our batch filming and then for our live streams, we're gonna do the whatever subscribe and save and do 12 a month because we got to have this. Now that we've had it, we can't not have it. We can't go back.
We can't not.
We went to that watch event, the watch publication event last night. And we only had 2 more left in this box.
And we needed to save them for tonight. And I regret that.
Yeah.
I regret that we didn't have some before we went to that event because this morning was rough. I'm not going to lie.
This morning was not a Z-Biotics morning.
It was not. This morning was not brought to you by Z-Biotics. But tomorrow morning will be.
Will be, yeah.
And it will be great.
I'll get up and I will go to work and I will feel great. I will, what do people say? I don't know. I'll be fresh as a daisy. That's what people say, right?
Sure.
People say that. All right.
There's some combinations that we're talking about here that are amazing. So, hold on. There was something about Haagen-Dazs. Oh, I skipped it. Where'd it go? Okay. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to find. Somebody said something about Haagen-Dazs, and that caught my attention, and now it's gone. It disappeared.
Chat jumped.
It just went poof. Yep.
Typically, we don't eat on stream, but this is a birthday stream.
It is.
So we do what we want.
Terrence agrees with me about the teriyaki, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there's some really cool like conversation happening in the chat.
Eric said Erin's pour of teriyaki jerky with 4 Roses limited edition was classic. So Eric was lucky enough to get the.
Thank you, Brian. Happy birthday and happy holidays, y'all.
Yeah,
it's the holiday season. I love this time of year. Yeah. And thank you so much, Robert. We appreciate you. Yeah.
So Eric brought over the 4 Roses limited edition that he was so fortunate enough to be selected for, and he also brought over some teriyaki beef jerky. And Erin
knew I liked it.
And Erin was just like,
it was so good.
I'm drinking the 4 Roses, but I'm also going to eat the beef jerky with it as well.
If you're a skeptic, just try it. And if you don't like it, that's fine. But if you do, you're welcome.
All right. Okay. What did you think about the warm-up pour?
The warm-up pour was good. I think I might like this first pour better.
This smells tremendous on the nose. The first pour, whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So if you haven't, if you're just now catching on or joining, we're on the 3rd round of the trio.
Yeah, if you go to the bottom of the video description, you'll see what we're drinking. We just don't know the order. I'm single blind. Erin doesn't know what's in any of the glasses. But that warm-up pour, very good for the 3rd group. I like that a lot. This, though, we're stepping it up.
So I think the control pour might be too sweet in a weird way.
In comparison to glass one?
In comparison to glass one. Yep.
But glass one is sweet, but it's got this darkness to it.
But have you tasted it yet? You're just smelling it?
Yeah, I'm just smelling it on the nose.
It doesn't taste sweet. It tastes divine.
And Erin likes that tempered sweetness or no sweetness at all.
Yeah, I don't like things that are too sweet. I feel like I get more of like a headache when things are too sweet. I don't know.
Somebody commented on that because it's like whiskey doesn't have sugar in it. It just reminds you of like sugary sweet cocktails that give you headaches. So that's the don't hear what we're not saying.
Yeah.
She's not saying this is so sweet that it gives me a sugary headache. It reminds her of beverages that have given her sugary headaches.
Yeah. Ooh, Joel asked a great question. Are we going to put the 3 winners up against each other from each of the 3?
Well, they're pretty wide disparity proof points, but we could when we're done. Yeah, I have a little bit. I have a little bit in the sample jars. Yeah.
I think that's a good idea. I think we should do that.
Okay.
Ooh, Raging Irishman, Team Teriyaki.
There is a reason why that's super interesting, by the way. So yeah, we will do that. Okay, first glass on the nose. It's got like this barrel charry, savory element to it that it's sweet, but it also has that barrel char note to it.
Oh. If I didn't know this was a rye, I'd say this is a wheated bourbon. What is happening in my nose right now?
Glass one is phenomenal.
Are you sure you didn't throw like a wheater in here?
Correct. Yep. Glass one.
What is this?
Glass one is a powerhouse. Glass one is phenomenal.
Yeah, glass one is very good. I like it a lot.
There's so much rye spice.
Steven asked what are the 3 categories. I don't know if there are.
As far as these trios, I just tried to pair. We had some allocated samples, and we have a bottle. We have 2 of the 3 bottles in this, and I just wanted to pair some allocated stuff up against some available stuff.
I do not like this.
Okay, put that here. Keep it in place.
It tastes like a wheated bourbon.
Interesting. I wonder, which one that could be.
What is that?
I don't know. So
don't drink that too much.
No, I need to take one more drink of the first one.
Okay. That's a hard pass.
This is tremendous. It's rye spice, it's caramel. There's like a pine note in there, but it's like a dark pine. Like it's an emo pine. Yeah.
Love a good emo pine moment.
Oh, glass one smells like everything I want a rye to be on the nose.
Yeah, don't drink too much.
It's going to be difficult for anything to beat glass one for me. I don't drink many things in the rye world that are that good. That's definitely better than the control pour, even though I really like the warm-up pour. The second glass, you said this smells and tastes like a wheated bourbon?
To me.
You know what I get on this?
As I've said, I've learned in my old age that I don't know anything about anything, but that's my opinion.
You know what I get on this?
What?
It's like a little bit of like a loose leaf tea type of vibe to it.
Okay.
What's that?
All of you that are not Team Teriyaki, I'm not even gonna acknowledge your comments.
So
except for I see you, James. I see you.
EXJW asks, what's the giveaway tonight and how do you do a super chat? So if you check the video description below, it will have it, but I'll just say it now. It's going to be a 6-pour blind flight mixture of allocated and available products, because we love double blinds and we love to give other people that experience as well. So it'll be fun, and it will also be informative, hopefully, to kind of steer you down the road. And I'll talk to you and figure out what you like the most, what the winner likes the most. And yeah, so you can super chat. There should be a little $sign beside the comment section. And yeah, it's just a good way for us to share some whiskey and for people to support the channel.
And every increment of $5 that you donate gets you an entry. So if you donate $5, you get 1 entry into the giveaway.
Yeah.
$10, 2 entries into the giveaway. So yeah, if you don't see the little $sign, I don't quite know how it works.
Yeah, just do that. Yeah. The $sign, and then hey, Joe's saying we skipped right over him. How did we skip right over Joe?
Where's Joe? Wait.
I probably was enamored by glass 1.
Where's Joe?
Scroll up and see.
Joe?
Oh, Joe. We can't miss Joe.
Oh, I think Joe's talking about the comment about pepper and teriyaki.
Oh, okay.
I did that on purpose, Joe. Quote unquote, Joe.
So, you know what, guys, this is such a bummer. Joe is in town, and me and Joe have a little bit of a bromance going on, but Joe was in town. We got together at Nashville Barrel Company. We picked that bottle, and then we're like, you know what? We're going to go get pizza from our favorite place. And we like to make pizza at home. Like now that we started making pizza at home, it's just nothing compares to what we're making at home. But there was a place that was close. So we're like, you know what? We're going to go to that place. We're going to get that pizza while Joe's in town. It's going to be amazing. They have really good appetizers. The appetizers were good, but they switched. And the pizza was just, I'm talking,
I had leftovers.
I'd rather eat Domino's.
And I almost cried. It was bad.
Yeah, I'd rather eat Domino's than that.
It was so sad.
I felt so bad because, we're sitting here, we're getting dinner, and this pizza's so bad. And Joe was so polite. He was so nice to tell us that the pizza we ordered didn't suck, you know?
Oh, thank you, Ben. Yeah, we haven't.
Heck yeah, man.
I don't think
awesome.
I haven't been to Chattanooga since I was a teenager.
It's an easy day trip.
We should do it.
We got to do it. Yeah.
We should do it. Thank you so much. Teriyaki jerky. Yep. Gonna do it. I had some today because Josh bought me some for my birthday because he's a good man.
How do you like glass 2? And
no, I don't like glass 2.
Don't like glass 2. How do you not like that?
It tastes like a weeder.
I don't think so. To me, that's like green tea, oak, caramel.
A little bit of a bromance is an understatement. True truth. Preach it, sister.
That's like green tea that's been aged in a bourbon barrel.
No.
An ex-bourbon barrel.
There's a funk to it. There's a funky funk that doesn't hit me right.
That's right.
I like a little funk, but I don't like a funky funk.
I can kind of see you on the very back end. But it is like weeded bourbons can get like this musty funk. And it doesn't have that, but it has a little bit of that. There's like a bready yeastiness.
I will respectfully disagree with you, sir.
Okay.
For me.
You can. Hey, it's your stream.
No, it's your stream too. I'm just saying, for me, it's not for me.
Greg said he's still sad about Joey's closing, and I agree. That is all right. Joe's got a good point.
Aw, he's saying he liked our company.
Joe's got a good point.
Thanks, Joe. I will say the appetizers were worth it, but the pizza.
Oh, those appetizers are worth it.
The pizza. We will not be getting pizza from there again, which is sad because we used to get their pizza all the time.
The sriracha deviled eggs and the jalapeno bacon crab rangoon.
So good.
Oh, so good.
Aw, thank you, Kathy. Appreciate it.
Welcome, Kathy. Thank you for coming over. Hopefully you're keeping Joe in line. Brian says do a meetup in Chattanooga. I like that idea.
Easy spot for Atlanta folks too.
We talked about Dave Ramsey earlier. He'd be so disappointed in us right now.
Why?
Because we're leveraging points now.
Oh, because I have a credit card now.
Yeah, we got credit cards to try to get points
for travel.
Yeah, that's what that's the game we're gonna play now.
Dave Ramsey-ish, and I know he wouldn't like it. It's fine.
We're not putting cash in envelopes. Nobody's got time for that. Whoa. Okay, hang on. Knowing what's in this flight, I don't even. I'm very confused right now. I'm very confused right now. This is the results of this trio is going to be the most mind-blowing for me.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are down for meetup in Chattanooga. Brian.
Hey, can we talk?
No last name Brian is down for he's an hour from Chattanooga.
No last name Brian?
Yeah, there are so many Brians, and he's the one that has no last name listed. He's just Brian.
Just Brian.
He's like Beyonce.
Yeah.
You don't need no last name.
Yeah. Because you say just Brian, it sounds like that's just Brian. But when you say Brian,
yeah,
then it's like Beyonce.
Yeah, like Beyonce or Madonna.
So we are next year. It's on our list to make several meetups. And I know we've talked about this before, but we're going to remind you guys because we want to see people. We want to meet people. To us, bourbon, especially you, whiskey is a social thing. Like Erin cannot. I don't
drink it on my own, like when I'm alone.
Yeah, you cannot be bothered to remember things you like.
Nope.
You just.
That's your job.
You just want to. It's my job to remember what she likes.
Mm-hmm.
But
I just like to hang out with people, and that's kind of what brings it all together.
Yeah. And so next year we want to target some events. We're going to be at Whiskey Weekend in March, 9th, 10th, and 11th here in Nashville. In May, we will be having a Stuff and Whiskey get-together. Location yet to be determined, but it will be on May 20th, and it will be in the afternoon. If you're in the Midwest, Chicago area, that's where it will be. So if you're interested in attending, email us at stuffandwhiskey@gmail.com. That's going to be the easiest way for us to keep track of who wants to be involved.
Yeah.
If you are near or want to get near the Chicago area to get together and
for sure.
Have some pours with us, that'll be a lot of fun. And then we're going to, I know you have Bourbon Women's Symposium in August on your calendar. And then I know that we also have the Kentucky Bourbon Festival on our calendars for next year and the Nashville Whiskey Fest. And there might be one other thing in there that we're working on as well. So, yeah, we got a lot going on. Shayla the Whaley's here. Shayla Bott,
hey.
Whiskey Central. What's up?
Hey, Shayla.
Good to see you here.
Okay. When you're done with glass 3, I'd like to taste 1 and 3.
Glass 1 is tremendous.
Yep.
Easy first place for me. I haven't even taken a drink of glass 3 yet.
I need you to take a drink of glass 3 so I can compare 1 and 3.
This is like loose leaf tea that's been barrel aged.
Or...
This is kind of somewhere in between 1 and 2. It's got a little bit of elements of both.
JP said, "Wait, Erin's birthday's the same as Jimmy Russell's." No, I'm not that lucky.
No, 2 days later.
My actual birthday is Tuesday.
We just stream on Sunday nights.
Yeah, so Tuesday the 22nd is my birthday, but we're streaming tonight, so this is the birthday celebration.
I thought I did give Shayla a wrench. Does Shayla not have a wrench? We can't see that in the StreamYard back end.
We need to.
Oh, he said, never mind. She is as she should be. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we gave Shayla a wrench.
Okay, good. Yeah, Shayla deserves that. Shayla's amazing. She also has great skin. We were talking about skincare earlier, Shayla, if you missed it.
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Can I taste them back to back now? I need to taste.
It's a little sharp. 3 is sharp. It's almost carbonated, effervescent on the back end. Kind of, you say sometimes like it goes up into your nostrils. That's what glass 3 did for me.
Stings the nostrils a bit.
It does sting the nostrils a bit. What? Glass 1's the runaway winner for me. Glass 2 and 3 and the warm-up pour that's gonna be a whole different ball game as far as what lands there. But glass 1 is runaway winner.
So for me,
glass 1's tremendous.
I will say glass 1 is the winner as well. Glass 2 is a definite not for me. No, thank you. I will pass. Like it's a definite no. Hard pass. And I'd say probably glass 3 is my second place, and this is third.
Okay.
So, but I'm out on glass 2. 100%.
There's a sharpness on glass 3 that I just don't like.
Robert's daughter and I have the same birthday. She's going to be 18. What?
Oh, wow.
Oh, wait. I was trying to show Robert. 18's,
there you go.
18's a big one.
18 is a big one.
Yeah. Congrats. Happy birthday. I don't know. Oh, Abby. He said her name is Abby. Happy birthday, Abby.
Happy birthday, Abby.
Yeah. That's a good
Class
name.
2's getting better, though. Did you ever go back to it?
I don't want to.
It's getting more caramel, like buttery.
I did go back to it. but I don't want to go back to it again.
Okay.
And you can't make.
Do you want to talk about? We were at the watch publication event last night.
Yes.
And you spent a lot of your night talking to a 10-year-old.
I did because his dad was kind of the one putting on the event, and the whole family came into town because they're doing their Thanksgiving in Kentucky. And so the guy who was putting on the event, his wife was there, who was really cool. Loved talking to her. And then their son was there, who was 10. And the wife got pulled away. She was, the wife of the guy putting on the event. So people were wanting to talk to her. And this 10-year-old was just so bored. And I was like, oh, I feel so bad. But he was such a cool kid. He loves space. He was giving me some recommendations for art for your daughter, my stepdaughter. And it was just, he's such a cool kid. And he was hanging with the adults. And I'm like,
he was carrying y'all's conversation.
He was amazing. So there was like a little lull in our conversation. And he goes,
the 10-year-old
goes, so are you from here? And I was like, oh my gosh, this 10-year-old can carry a conversation better than I can. So yes, it was great. He was a good kid, sweet kid. And then, yeah, it was a good time. I think we talked about earlier how we went to this watch event, and we are both introverts because we recharge by being alone.
Yeah.
And oddly enough, being together doesn't count as being with other people. Like, we can be alone together and recharge, but he's like the only person I can do that with.
Yeah.
But because we hadn't been out in a while, I think yesterday was very fun for us to see people we hadn't seen since pre-COVID. And it was energizing in a way that I've not been energized by being social in a long time. And it was very strange.
And I was drilling that Nashville Barrel Company 6-year rye from
You
the
were.
bar. And it was so wild because we were meeting people or seeing people we haven't seen in years. Like one guy that is a friend, like we hang out with him at watch events. The last time I saw him was just living life, gigging in Nashville, musician type.
Single.
Yeah. He's married now.
Yeah, he's married
and
now.
I'm like,
his wife is cool.
He's like, here's my wife. And I'm like, what? Dude.
Yeah, it was so sweet.
Yeah,
it's awesome.
It
was a good time. Okay, so let's see what we got on the chat going on here. Anyone? And honestly, what time is it? Oh, Josh, we're almost at 9:43.
Right. So 7 minutes till the last call for the giveaway.
Yeah.
So if you want to get in on a 6-pour flight, available versus allocated, blind, double blind for you, but you can pick. You can pick bourbon, rye, or a mixture of both. I will talk to you, craft you a flight, and it will go out to you, and you can do it, and it'll be fun. I 100% can tell you it will be fun. I also think because it's going to be double blind, allocated versus available, it will be informative as well. So, yeah, you're going to be a part of it. Every $5 in Super Chats gets that. That helps support the channel directly. It really does.
It truly does.
So you're helping us help you, and yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
We got a lot of good whiskey in lately for us to put into some blind flights.
Yeah.
So
we'll cap that off in about 6 minutes.
Yep. It'll be last call, and then we'll run the randomizer and cap it. So, all right. We are if you look in the video description below, this is going to be the third group.
Mm-hmm.
Are we in unanimity that's the number one? Glass number one is the number one glass.
Number one. Also, I'm glad Mike likes the rare breed.
It's very good.
Non-chill filter.
Oh, wait till you get some air in it, man. It like there's a little bit of sharpness there that's going to mellow out for you. Oh, that is such a good pour.
Yep.
All right. Glass 2, last for you. Second for me.
No, thank you.
This is second place for me. Glass number 3 is second for you.
Yeah.
Where's this one? Third. I need to taste this one and see where I would put it. JG says, help me help you. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Nimrak said, I'm introverted, but if I need to be the life of the party, I can. After that, I'm down for like 3 days, though. Totally drains me. Mm-hmm. That is both of us. We like to call ourselves, what do you call it? Introverted extroverts?
Extroverted introverts.
Extroverted introverts. So we can do that as well, but it drains us and we have to just chill. And I probably need more chill time than you do.
Oh, you do. Yeah, you do.
But last night was fun. I think outside of just being tired because I stayed up late, it was fun just to see people that I hadn't seen in a while. The watch community is a lot like the whiskey community, just good people, just enjoying the hobby, and you just kind of like look at other people's watches and just talk and hang out and catch up on life. It's cool. Yeah. It's like the communities are really encouraging, and I love that.
It's really no different than like a whiskey event where you're just tasting different whiskeys. Thank you, Jay.
Yeah, and thank you, Paula.
Thank you, Paula.
Paula, you're awesome. We love you guys.
And Bruzel says, "Wait, does that make me an introverted extrovert? Probably.
Maybe.
I could get some extroverted energy from you, Bruzel. Yeah. You seem like you're a go-getter.
Yeah, when you need to be. Yeah. But then you recharge by like chilling and being alone and having your Zen time, as I like to call it, or potato time. I call it a potato time. Like, so there are days when I'm like, Josh, I need a potato day. And he knows what that means. I need to be like on the couch, watching a show, reading a book, not really talking much to him or anyone in general. I just need to be a couch potato.
So, I just noticed my watch is like, look at this. It's putting.
Oh, weird. That's trippy.
Yeah, but Bruzel said the only watch I own is on my phone, which is all you need.
Yeah. I mean, I have this cheap replica of a Fitbit. This is my alarm clock. I use this because it buzzes to wake me up. And then I have one other like real watch, and that's it.
But here's the thing. I'll be wearing a watch, and sometimes I'll check my phone for the time. To me, it's the mechanical watch nerddom. That's what I like.
And what's funny is this man always has a watch on and is also always late to everything.
Well, I'll show you how much I always have a watch on.
You know the time, but you can never be on time. It blows my mind.
Can you guys see that tan line right there? Look at that.
Yeah. Yeah. He always has a watch on of some capacity.
I'm never not wearing a watch.
Never not.
Barter, okay, hang on.
Except when you're sleeping.
Hang on. Barter Horde says, INTJ, 98% on the introvert scale, spent 30 years as a concert musician, public speaker, and public speaking teacher. What?
What? How did you even do that? Was that torture for you? I have to highlight this. So you're an INTJ, right?
I'm an INFJ.
INFJ. And I am an INSJ.
You're an INSJ.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. And I'm also an Enneagram 9 if you're into Enneagrams. So that
this is the stuff of Stuff and Whiskey.
Yeah. Wow. Blows my mind.
Part of me wishes I was an INTJ, but yeah, I'm an FJ. I'm an odd bird.
You are, but it's okay. That's what I like. That's what I like about you.
All right. Can we find out what these are? I can't wait.
Oh yeah. I've totally forgot.
We're doing something here. All right. Yeah. All right. So last place for you, second place for me.
Whatever this is, I hope we don't own it.
We do.
Oh, son of a gun. Have I had it before?
I think we just bought it tonight.
What is it?
We do not own this.
Oh, good.
This is Thomas H. Handy.
Thank God.
2020.
Oh my gosh.
This is last place for you?
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. It's not for me. It's not a drink that Erin would ever want to drink.
What?
Is that allocated?
Highly.
That's fine. It can stay.
You could add up all these other ones and it wouldn't equate to what Thomas I was gonna say what a Handy would cost you, but that's demonetized real quick.
No. Yep.
This is 20.
Bruzel's not a fan either, so there.
Of what?
Of that.
There you go. This is not.
Joke's on you, buddy.
It's like loose leaf tea.
Nope. Disagree. I disagree. Here's the deal.
Well,
I'm not going to tell you that you don't get that, but I'm going to tell you that I don't get that, and I don't like that.
Okay. I think I know what my first place is and what your first place is. Your control pour was third for you.
Yep.
This is a Nashville Barrel Company. This is the bottle that Joe and I picked out when we were there Thursday.
Okay. It's good.
It's good. The proof point is like 15 less than all these.
It's different. Yeah. And
it couldn't stand up.
I think I could tell that without knowing that I was telling that.
Yeah. All right. Second place.
I have to highlight this because that's so true.
Yep. That's why we taste blind.
Mm-hmm. That's why we do the blinds. Blind. Yeah.
All right. Second place for you. Third place for me. Mm-hmm. Good pour, though.
Yeah.
This has to be the Old Forester. Old Forester Single Barrel Strength Rye. This is what I bought tonight. looking for the Sagamore sherry finish rye to put into the second group.
Gotcha.
Which means the first place is the Jack Daniel's single barrel proof rye.
Oh, wow.
Tremendous.
It's very good.
Tremendous. We only have maybe less than a quarter of that bottle left.
Okay.
It's so good.
Real quick, what I need you to do, Mr. Joshua, is pour 3 pours of the Jack Daniel's with the other one.
All right. Can we be objective enough to do this non-blind? There's such a proof difference.
That's fine, because I don't know anything about any of these whiskeys, if I'm being honest.
All right, we do need to do the giveaway.
So giveaway.
So
we said we do last call, so let's do last call.
While I'm pouring this, if you want to get in on a super chat to win a 6-pour flight of available and allocated stuff, that could include the Old Forester rye, that could include CYPB or Weller Full Proof or whatever tickles your fancy, we'll talk about it.
Josh will craft a flight for you. So let's do 1 minute. If you want to get in, we'll do a 9:51 or 9:52 our time, Central Time. Is the cutoff, and then Greg Greg is tracking the super chats, and we'll get you into the giveaway, and then Greg will randomize the names, and we will pick a winner.
All right. Let me go get the Jack Daniel's rye out of the cabinet over here.
Okay. 10:55 Eastern cutoff. Yep, Greg. What Greg said. 10:55 Eastern, 9:55 Central is the cutoff to get into the giveaway. Greg is the boss.
This is all we have left of this. I want more of it so bad. Part of me is like, how many of these could I get if I trade the CYPB?
I don't know.
Oh, hang on a minute.
You're not as cool as Matt. Oh, you made a mess, my son.
That's
my son. Wow. My love.
I just want to make sure I'm not messing anything up.
Yeah.
I think I know which one of these I'm going to prefer for sure. But the reason why this is so interesting is because of this one, the Van Winkle.
That's what I have in this glass too, right?
Nope.
Where'd my Van Winkle go?
It's right here.
You took it from me?
I had to fill it up so we could do this.
Joshua.
You literally asked me to do this.
I know, but okay. So you just...
Proof ladder. Climb the proof ladder.
Okay, here, and then I will...
No. Don't mix them up. The proof is too different. We've got low proof, high proof, finish.
But you know what's what.
We're going to have to be as unobjective as we can be. Okay?
Well, I don't know what's what.
The stuff and whisk, the icon glass, as you can see, this is the Van Winkle.
What proof is our Jack Daniel's? Mike was asking. Oh, thank you, Raging Irishman.
130.4. 130.4.
Happy Thanksgiving to you.
Cheers. Yeah, happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
The stuff and whiskey glass with the words on it, the full logo, is the Midwinter's Act 9, and the blank glass is the Jack Daniel's single barrel proof.
Well, now I know.
We just went through it and we picked these literally.
But dude, I didn't remember what was in the glass.
But they're different glasses.
I wouldn't have remembered.
We have to be as unobjective as possible as to which we prefer the most. Okay. We usually do it blind. It removes all of this.
Yep.
Let's go. Which one you got? Do we need to do the giveaway first?
Yes. 10:55. So one more minute. 1 minute left.
All right, get it in. I'm gonna get the.
That's what she said.
I'm gonna get my randomizer app pulled up here, and then we'll see where we land on this. So, all right.
This is the pink eraser one. Which one was that? Don't tell me. The pink eraser with pepper.
Red Jolly Rancher.
Pink eraser. But I'm here for it. I like a pink eraser.
So Brian says trade all the CYPB, not worth the hype. I agree. I would happily convert that bottle into 2 Jack Daniel's barrel proof ryes. And I like CYPB. It's sweet. It's got it laces the oakiness in a way that I really enjoy. I would happily trade that away for 2 Jack Daniel's barrel proof ryes. Though.
You're talking too much. I'm gonna drink this. Okay. All right. Cut off. Super chat's cut off. Greg, do your thing, boo.
Yeah, Greg, just let us know the number. Okay, the Van Winkle rye.
Don't tell me what it is.
Oh.
I didn't know. I didn't
I'm
remember because I don't
You know
commit
what?
this to memory.
I'm getting that aspartame aftertaste that I get sometimes on Buffalo Trace products.
Don't tell me what it is. Now I'm mad.
Be objective.
I am objective because I don't know anything. And so that's how I can be objective.
I think I know exactly how this is going to break down. And it's going to be fascinating based on values. Oh, this middle glass, which you guys know what it is.
Don't tell me what it is because I don't. Because when he says I don't commit the stuff to memory, he's not kidding.
She's not.
I don't.
Yeah.
I can't be bothered. I got skincare stuff up in here, y'all. Like I don't care about whiskey. Like as far as remembering the details, that's why I have him. I drink this to hang out with people, and he remembers what I like.
It's my job.
That's your job.
All right, Greg says 1 in 67. All right. Too short of nice. All right.
Yep. Too short of nice. We needed 2 more people, and we could have gotten nice.
What's the 67?
Ooh, whatever this third one is, which I don't remember. Don't tell me. Is powerful.
All right. Here we are. Ready?
Okay. Gonna hit it. 3. Whoa.
Wow. Okay.
So number 3.
For full disclosure, Greg has already randomized the list, so it doesn't matter if you're the first or the last.
Yes, the list.
It's already randomized, but
randomized.
This is like the double randomization. So number 3 on the list.
So
is going to get a fun flight. If you are the winner, email us at stuffandwhiskey@gmail.com so I can figure out what you like the most.
We can talk to you and kind of figure out. We can craft a perfect flight for you.
Right. Mm-hmm. That's what we want to do. We don't want to just give you something. We want to give you something that's fun and informative that fits your palate.
Oh, wow. Okay. 3 is powerful.
Ben said his is 130.8. 130.4. Yeah. This is all we have. Angela, good. Congratulations, what? Angela. Awesome.
Congrats, Angela.
Angela's always up in the chats. So that's awesome. Angela, please email us at stuffandwhiskey, stuffandwhiskey@gmail.com. It's in the video description below if you need it. So
I'm going to get rid of this banner
awesome.
Then, now that we've done that.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay, we have to put a button on this before the night's over with.
Okay. I'm good, I think. Hold on. It's between 3. I think it's 3.
It's got to be 3. I mean, before it ever started, it's going to be 3.
2 is really good though too, but honestly, the first one compared to the other 2, I think isn't as good. I do dig a good pink eraser taste. I don't really always want that.
You know where you get pink eraser sometimes? No, I don't want to say it.
Tell me.
We'll do it after the reveal.
I've already committed. This is my first.
A lot of times you say pink eraser on aged wheaters.
Oh, interesting. Yeah,
I don't think I like 1 as well as 2.
Mm-hmm. I think first, second, third.
I think so, yeah. I haven't even tried 3. Wow. But knowing what it is, I know that for my palate, that's my jam.
You need to be objective, mister.
I'm trying to be.
Well, no, you're not.
No, here's the thing. I already like...
Rewind. You're not.
I like 2 over 1.
Because you haven't even tried this yet.
I like 2 over 1.
Okay.
And I'm going to try 3 and see what I think in comparison to 2.
Okay, fair.
On nose alone.
Because you know what it is.
No, it's so much more.
You've preconditioned yourself.
It's so much more.
It is. And that's, I think, why I like it as well. It's so much more. There's more flavor. There's more. It feels like more proof. But with that being said, it's balanced because I know not everyone likes a lot of proof. But I can appreciate proof if it's done well. When it doesn't, like, it's not proof for proof's sake. If that makes sense. Like, you like hot things. You like Nashville hot chicken. You like to sweat. I like spicy things, but I don't like to sweat. So, like, there needs to be a balance with the spice. And this is like the proof. There's a balance there. So whatever this is my favorite.
Yeah. Okay. So
what is it?
Second or third for you?
Second.
Third. So last place for us and our favorites here, Van Winkle Rye. Van Winkle Family Reserve Rye. I think the finishing on Midwinter's gave it a little bit more than the Van Winkle had on it. Like it also has a proof advantage slightly, but the finishing gave it a little bit more of a dynamic element on the palate. And then Jack Daniel's Barrel Proof Rye is just, I mean, we're talking about
Delia's
90s.
going to bed. Good night, Delia.
Good night, Delia.
Thank you for coming.
Yes,
even though Bill wasn't here, I appreciate you.
I know. Yeah. She tuned in even without Bill.
I know. She's so nice.
So flattering. I mean, we're talking about like mid to high 90s versus 130 proof. Like
that's 130.
It doesn't drink it.
That's the Jack Daniel's.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah.
It is so good. So that's it, guys.
Yeah.
The giveaway's done.
Angela.
The flights are done.
Yep.
Angela won. Please contact us. What else? We're going to our favorite restaurant in Nashville for
We're gonna go out for my birthday. We're gonna go to celebrate this week, and then it's Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So if you're in America, happy Thanksgiving, which I think most people on the chat are in America. I know we don't have all American viewers, but I think everyone in the chat tonight might be.
Yeah.
So happy Thanksgiving.
We still don't know what we're doing. We literally
have no solidified Thanksgiving plans.
Half of my family has a standing always thing. The other half, we're not sure. We'll see. Your family's out of town.
Yeah, we'll be at my family's house for Christmas, and they live in Illinois. We have to drive.
We'll figure that part out.
Yep.
But we're going to Bastion. If you're in Nashville and you have not eaten at Bastion, or if you're coming to Nashville at any point in time, because it's kind of a destination city now, go to Bastion.
Yeah,
it's a great place.
You do need reservations for their restaurant portion. There's a bar, which is cool. It's a cool vibe. But then there's a restaurant.
You want to eat there.
That's different. You don't see it when you're at the bar. It's like almost like you don't know it's there. It's really good. It's a pre-fixed menu. You get like a couple selections, but it's pretty much pre-fixed. They have wine pairings. Love it. It's where I wanted to go for my birthday. Yeah. It's pretty much what we do for our birthdays is we just like to eat.
Yeah.
So
Greg obscured the name of a place that is a hole in the wall. It's our favorite hole in the wall spot.
Oh, yes.
And then he mentioned Bastion. Yeah.
Bastion.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. For birthdays, we'll go Bastion.
For
personal enjoyment, we go.
It's a little more on the pricey. Like it's a celebratory place. It's not cheap, but it's not expensive. It's in the middle.
Yeah.
If you're into middle priced whiskey, you could go to Bastion.
If you can buy Calumet 16. Well, I mean, we haven't even bought a Calumet 16.
If you are okay with spending the money on
if you're good with investing a few $100s in a nice
experiential
with wine
meal.
pairings, all that.
Yep.
All
right.
That is the spot to go.
Yeah.
So, all right, guys, this was a ton of fun. I want to real quick at the end here. I want to raise this glass of Jack Daniel's Barrel Proof Rye.
Yes.
To Erin.
Oh, thanks.
She is. I'm going to gush a little here at the end before we leave. She's amazing. You guys see her on the screen.
Not that amazing.
She is a wonderful person. She's a wonderful wife.
Oh, thank you.
She makes me better. I'm not posting anything on social media about her, but I'm going to do it here on the end of the live stream.
Oh, thank you.
You bring joy into my life. You bring joy into other people's lives. You make the world a better place. And we are very happy to be able to celebrate you.
Don't make me cry, man.
Today.
I don't like this. I don't like crying.
Yeah, I'm going to raise my glass to
thank
you,
you,
love.
Thank you.
I call her love because she is love to me.
Oh.
So
I'll raise this pappy to you.
Little Van Winkle Rye. Little this.
Yep.
You're a wonderful woman. You're a wonderful wife. And you're a wonderful friend. And we're all lucky to have you.
Thank you.
So this is to you.
Nice.
Cheers, love.
Thank you. Cheers.
Cheers to Erin.
Cheers to you guys too.
Cheers to you.
Cheers. No. Cheers
to you. Cheers to her.
And on that, I'm going to bed.
No.
Because it's late.
All right. Love you guys.
Yep.
Thank you so much. So much fun.
Yeah.
We love these.
All
we'll be back in December. We're going to do a pre-Christmas live stream. It's going to be a ton of fun.
Yeah, we will.
And you're going to see us on the channel before that. And you're going to see us on a live stream or two before that as well.
Oh, yeah.
Stay tuned.
All right.
All right. Good night, guys.
Bye.
Bye.